Hopefully we're live.
Looks like we are.
Alright. We're in it. Let me check my settings, make sure everything is good. I think we're good to go.
Perfect.
Alright, it's 5 p.m. Well, it actually is 5 p.m. versus Pam, but also 5 p.m. Pacific, and we're ready to go.
Look at that. 5 p.m. at 5 p.m.
Let's open it up. 5 p.m. comes out real quick and fast. Haven ban. Hate that map. Everybody hates Haven.
Except Haven's Angels.
Yeah. What are we missing in this lobby? I don't know. Oh, Elias. They can invite him. Alright. Excited for the semifinals, Dan? Both these teams upset their opponents yesterday.
Yeah, it's kind of hype.
Yeah. I mean, I think 5 p.m. looked really strong yesterday. Like, really strong. Jeff Shaw doing what he does best. Easy just saying. But also Emmy stepping up in the first map, being the entry fragger they needed, and then Mayan going nuclear in the second map.
Yeah.
They've got fraggers everywhere. Link played pretty well. Sopa had darts everywhere. They've got a well-rounded team. I think they can take anybody down. And then Ham, they look pretty abysmal in the group stage. Not gonna lie, they went 0-3. Didn't have the greatest time, but they really stepped it up yesterday. Ars Amal just getting frags everywhere. A menace on the Yoru. And Teddy, not drunk, playing really well in the Brimstone. Something that he's whipped out not very frequently in the past. I haven't really seen it except for yesterday. So really impressive.
I mean, that's news. That's news to me. I hadn't seen him. I didn't watch the games yesterday, and you're telling me Teddy was playing Brimstone?
He was going Brimmy with the stimmy, and he was going off. Like, it wasn't just the smokes and the utility. He was just getting kills, getting frags. I think if they can have Ars Amal playing like that again, being in that state, and then Teddy playing well, and then finally the person who's been sleeping, honestly, Gunner, he has been, he hasn't been playing terribly. He's actually been playing pretty well in Sky, getting flashes down, especially against Claim Half Fiesta yesterday, making his life a living hell. But if Gunner can frag, Ham is dangerous. I mean, they already proved they're dangerous by taking down the first seed, LPO. But they could get themselves a final seat. Gunner plays well, and this team has threats across the board.
Now, with that in mind, who are you favoring?
Now that everyone is here, Ham, map ban, who am I favoring? I think 5 p.m. in the form that they showed yesterday, they looked really powerful. I'm thinking 5 p.m. is slightly the favorite, but I think this is a pretty close match. And honestly, so many upsets happened so far. I think predictions are pretty out the window at this point. We'll see who has the mental fortitude to take it home in the end. And waiting on Ham's first map ban, Haven off the board. All my homies hate Haven, except for an entire team, I guess.
Sam is here for Jeff's papa.
Alright, I'm toasting up some leftover pizza. I'm excited. Ass can't. Alright, scent is gone. And now, Team A, aka 5 p.m. map pick. Let's see the first map on the board today. Won't be Haven, won't be Ascent. I can do math.
Pearl. I am not surprised by that. They've been favoring Pearl every time.
Pearl pick. I love it. They really have been. I guess they're just confident in their new map. Ham side on Pearl.
Look, if they're just been practicing that map, that gives them the edge, right? 'Cause not that many people have been playing it in general, unless they've been spamming the Q.
Defense. Why did Teddy type handle these nuts?
Cause Teddy.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's taking their sweet time on the map pick. Maybe it's a mental game they're playing, trying to throw 5 p.m. off. If you don't, if Ham doesn't know what map they want, how can 5 p.m. ever possibly know what map they want? Bind. Defense. All right. So going Pearl, Bind. What's the decider? Let's see. 2 map bans fly in, and we have 1 left. Breeze. No breeze for me. And that leaves Fracture and Icebox for the decider. If we get there. Let's see if we do. Have we seen a single team play Fracture so far? Actually get to the last map to play Fracture? I don't think we've seen a single Fracture game. I think have we seen every map other than Fracture? We have.
I think so.
Yeah, we've seen Breeze games. Yep, we've seen every map other than Fracture. Apparently, yep, not gonna see it this time either.
Oh boy.
Last map is Icebox. Dan, do you want to hop in this as a spectator slot, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
I'll be watching a lot of Valorant later.
Alright. I'm back from getting pizza out of the oven.
Nice.
We've got R's for both teams. I think. Man, R. Alright. And we're gone. We're off. On to Pearl for map 1. Pizza is so tasty. We actually have homemade pizza. Elena made it.
Ooh, nice.
Select your agent.
Alright. You'd have to think with 5 p.m. selecting this first map, they feel confident playing it. Their comp is pretty aggressive. 2 duelists in a chamber. Smokes to get them down on site with flashes. On the other hand, tons of control on the side of Ham. Tons of flashes between Yoru, Sky, and KO. No one's gonna see anything. We're off.
Need help.
My pizza's still in the toaster oven, damn.
Need help.
I hope when it finishes, won't be like mid-round or anything, but let's find out. Looks like most of the 5 p.m. squad gonna line up outside the A site. Smokes in hand from Link. Gonna be a double mid peek here. Not Drunk and Gunner, but they're gonna actually find nothing here.
I'm out of
They're gonna build a
stuff.
lot of space and get a lot of info here. They know mid is free and B. They've got an orb, so they know where 5 p.m. should be in A main. 5 p.m. starting to creep up
Here.
slowly. Here in the window, Teddy and Mayan haven't contacted each other yet. Gunner, oh, gonna walk past Man. Oh, Man gets a pick on the site too. Man teleports out, but cut down. It's a 3v3 here on site. Ours on mall.
Spike
Take
planted.
the shot. Can get one on EasyJS. 3v2. Gonna get
One
2.
enemy
Oh,
remaining.
gets him through the wall. Now in the spawn. Here's Emmy.
One
What's
enemy
she doing?
remaining.
She gets an easy tap. And Gunner taps on the bomb. She's gonna swing. Oh, it's a 1v1. Both of them are stuck. Oh, but Gunner. Here's the reload and swings on it. He's got the first round for him.
Quite a nice start.
Man almost had a really good play there. He killed Not Drunk in the window, but then teleported away from Gunner, or I guess maybe he, I'm not even sure if he knew Gunner was there, but he teleported, and that gave Gunner the easy headshot straight on the teleport. That left Gunner control behind the attacking squad, made it pretty hard for 5 PM to audible out. They couldn't really like pivot or anything. They knew their spawn. Gunner was just gonna hold it with a frenzy. And that was the round, and not only did Gunner shut down the early round, but he finishes off in the end too in the 1v1. Here in mid, he's gonna peek with Bulldog. Not gonna find anybody just yet, with both sides smoked off.
Time to hunt.
He's gonna send his dog straight through, sees a couple in the smoke.
Here.
And Teddy on the crossfire. That smoke, when that dissipates, Teddy better be ready to frag. Oh, he gets a couple of tags, but he's gonna go down. The stimmy. Not gonna be useful for him here. My pizza goes off. I heard the toaster oven, but we're gonna commentate this anyway because I'm dedicated to BTL. And here, Link, classic in hand. They're gonna slow it down now that they've got a pick though. That gun goes on to Link, but he's gonna have the classic out instead of his Spectre. That's a little surprising. I'm not sure if he realizes he has the Spectre. Surely he's gonna realize, right? He has a Spectre, friends! Ah! No, it's on his corpse. What happened? Link. Now ours almost
30 seconds left.
But the numbers
Spike
today.
planted.
We can get a pick here and even it up though. It'll do wonders. Oh, he sees the shoulder of man. Doesn't shoot though. Oh, he sees man just jiggling him. They're buying time for Gunner to come around the backside, but Gunner is spotted by the tripwire. Now they know. The jig is up, and it's just going to be a push out. Salvi pushing out here. We got a knife from backside. Gunner here, gonna swing. One cutty. Arcamo goes down. Gunner gets a nice headshot though on man.
Last player
Peeked by
standing.
Sopa, who wins the fight. And now Salvi alone with only 26 HP to her name.
One enemy
Ooh,
remaining.
nice pick though. And she's gonna stick the bomb. Sopa's gonna have to swing. Ooh, neither of them get a kill. The bomb takes them both, but the W goes to 5 PM, evening it up at 1-1. On a thrifty too. That's really big. And now the econ for econ for him is in shambles. They're gonna have to default to some pistols. Defaulting to some pistols while 5 PM live it up. Rifles all across the board. And now I'm getting my pizza. If something happens, blame somebody else. Here. They're going towards A, right? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe the bomb's going somewhere else. Here, I'm gonna leave it on Emmy and see what happens.
I'll handle this.
Yes. My pizza. Nobody's died yet. Oh my god, I'm a pro. I rigged it. Alright.
You rigged it?
I rigged it. Nobody dies this round. I DM'd them right before. Alright. Here goes Gunner, shorty in hand. Here long.
There.
Don't touch the get. Gonna get chunked. Gonna get killed. And now Gunner hears him running down the long, but only has a shorty. So he's gonna have to hold this close angle. Meanwhile, Link might run straight into somebody here. Oh, Arzamo can't take him out. And Gunner, oh! Gets a little bit of splash damage too. That was pretty sick. Good value for Gunner.
Right here.
The round is kind of over, but we take those
Spike planted.
tiny wins. Not drunk, can't even find another gun outside of another shorty. Alright. Oh, this is awkward. Honestly, he only has 8 bullets. He's like, I don't even know if this is worth it. Can I even break through this with 8 bullets? He's gonna sprint out into the smokes, actually. This is kind of dangerous because they might give up a gun or two if they're not careful.
Last player
Salvi goes
standing.
down. Oh, and she walks away from him, and now they know exactly where Teddy is. Emmy, 4K, 8-2. Continuing her hot streak from yesterday. You only have one overlap character this game too, right? Brimstone.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Teams have very different understandings of how these maps work.
Here.
Helps that this is a new one.
Hawk out.
Long. Elias behind the screen.
Bring them down. We'll catch them. Bring them down.
He's in trouble. But he hasn't gotten hit by any of the spam somehow.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Easy, guys. Top the hole.
Please.
He needs no touch to get gets one. Teddy goes down to Easy J. Who gets 2 more though. He's gonna whip back to his original position, but very happy
planted.
as they get a 2K there to open up the site alongside Don't Touch Forget, who goes down to this at the start. Now it's a 4v2. Man's head is peeking out. Salvi sees it, can't get it. Man gets a swing. She hears him. Surely she knows he's probably to the left. Yeah, he does. Force him out.
Last player
Ooh.
standing.
Nice beat from Emmy though to trade her teammate out. Now it's Gunner up in heaven. Can't win the gunfight against Emmy. 10-2. And carving up Ham right now. Oh man, I should have said carving Ham up like Christmas ham, like a pig at dinner. What would have been the wordplay thing to do there, Dan? I don't even know.
You don't carve up ham though.
I know. Ham like a turkey? That makes no sense.
Definitely does not make sense there.
I'm hungry as fuck. Alright. Gunner here. Picking mid. As they are prone to do. Duel. Gonna get taken down. Arzamal has a Marshall here. Trying to find a head to click. They're not gonna give him any though. Not choking the spawn. Only a Stinger though. Does actually hit the headshot on Link. But Stinger doesn't do very much damage, especially from that distance.
Hawk out.
Salvi here.
No charges! No charges!
Forward.
No charges!
5 PM members run onto the A site.
Grenade! No charge
Ready for it
suppressor!
though. That knife. Gets shot.
No one walks away!
Spike planted.
Salvi gets 1. Salvi gets 2.
Target
This
86!
is big.
Last
There's a
player
little high duel
standing.
here.
One
Salvi
enemy
wins it. Now it's a
remaining.
1v1. She doesn't know where Mayan is though. Oh, she hears him though. Does she win this? Oh, he spins out. Salvi runs out of bullets. It's a good try, but another round over to 5 PM. Emmy is just tearing them apart. 13-3 in 5 rounds.
God damn.
All set up.
Teddy hasn't found the success yet today that he had yesterday. He's got to find his trigger finger a little bit. See if he gets some frags up out the team.
Bring them down. We found one.
Teddy looking for the frags. He wants some rhythm. He's going to move up. Take some space here. A couple members at B long, however. Scouting it out, but 5 PM. As patient as ever, rotating through the spawn. Might peek mid. Man might actually use him. Oh, man goes down. It's a 1 for 1, 2 for 1, 3 for 1.
You will
At
not
5
kill
PM.
my allies.
On a rampage. Ham just left reeling in spawn. Arzalmo trying to move up through mid, and Gunner facing the 5-man squad by himself on the A site. Smoked off.
Time to hunt.
Doesn't seem like much to do for him.
Scout destroy.
I know exactly where he is now, and now Arzalmo on Gunner. Gunner is flanked by Man too. This is gonna be a hard retake to say the very least. Oh, the
Last
ball.
player standing.
Oh, he gets shot in the
30
side by
seconds
man.
left.
And now
Spike planted.
spray is no good. 5-0 there for a 5-1 lead. Daniel, would you rather have a really good pizza or like really
Can
good
someone get
cheeseburger?
this?
Pizza.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Pineapple on pizza, Dan? There's only one good answer here.
I am not a pineapple.
You're a heathen. Don't at me.
Joke's
I'll
over!
be here.
You're dead!
Gets the throw. Oh, almost gets the second kill, but can't do it. And everybody's behind them. A-side is free. That's an econ here. They tried to get some value by pushing it, but they can't get anything. And now in the corner. Also, I'm all nice headshot of the man on the spray. Makes it a 4v4. That's the gun going over to not drunk too.
Spike planted.
The ult gonna force them offside into the corners. And now it's a pure gunfight. Ooh! Can't see
player
us, but
standing.
Emmy is just too good today.
One enemy remaining.
All 1v1. He doesn't know where Jeff is. Oh! He does after Jeff sprays the wall, and now ours almost 4K. Keep him back in it. 2-5.
Clutch.
They needed that. 5 rounds in a row they've lost to Emmy
kill a
going
gun?
absolutely supernova.
Slows down the momentum. Just for a bit.
They have guns too. I mean, this could be their chance to build a little bit of econ. Get a round or 2 on the board.
Time to jump. I'll handle this.
Ooh, Arzama hopping out with the gold. The scout.
One
Oh,
hit.
Gunner through the smoke!
Poor cat.
He's a demon! Emmy gets not drunk though. Arzama goes down as well. She
Scout
doesn't work out
destroyed.
perfectly, but it's a
Poor
3-3.
cat. Blinded.
Nice flash from Gunner, but not gonna get him any value. He's gonna get flash in return as they give up a little bit of mid control. Gunner gonna try to swing this, loses to ECJS,
There.
and now don't touch baguette. Can he get any? Was he seen? Oh, he was seen, but he didn't. He gets the kill on ECJS. The side is open, and don't touch baguette really reeling here with only 11 HP. It'll be mostly up to Salvi here to see.
Spike planted.
Fish some headshots out of thin air. Sopa and Man versus Salvi and Don't Touch Spaghetti. Who are your bets on, Dan, before they fight?
Man.
Man, okay. Okay. Let's see it. Salvi finds the wall here. Big awkward energy. Spray the wall now. Now Sopa knows where she is. And Sopa's gonna hunt. Oh, did she see his head?
Enemy suppressed.
Oh no!
Player standing.
She did not. And now Don't Touch Spaghetti in the 1v2. Only 11 HP though. He's gonna save. It was a really testy round. But another one over to 5 PM, which means, once again, the economy of Ham not looking very good. Damn. How could the economy look good with these gas prices, right, Dan? Come on. What are gas prices like in Washington State?
They're just over 5 a gallon.
I'll
Could be
find
worse.
you.
Could be here. $6.49 a gallon is like the cheapest one around here.
Yikes.
So. Oh, and
Yeah,
mid.
Time to quit. Scout destroyed.
Arzama pushing the smoke. Oh, that's 2 down again for him.
Hawk out!
Gunner at least has a vandal in hand. See if he can live up to
Spike planted.
He's gonna flash out while non-drunk goes around.
Hawk out!
Gonna flash himself a little bit. Awkward. He does get a cross. Non-drunk is very far away still. Walking even. They might just not have enough time to make anything happen here. It looks like they probably have to go for extra to save, but EasyJS catches them.
Last player standing.
Oh no. Salvi's gonna grab the gun. Book it, Salvi. Book it. Salvi gets herself out of dodge. Clean rounds. Emmy, 18 kills in 9 rounds. 2 kills per round.
Jeez.
Safety's off.
Not drunk gonna do what he's done many rounds in a row. Oh, nope. He doesn't smoke mid out this time. Just gun out.
Suppress it.
Salvi's gonna have a good round here. Only detects 1.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Alright, yes. Salvi's gonna ult in return. Oh, gets shot down in her smoke though. Couldn't see a thing.
I need a reset.
No.
Wow.
As she's on the ground, her team not gonna be there to pick her up because Emmy is gonna just
Spike
shut it down
planted.
before it can even begin. Emmy, nice blind coming out.
I'll find you.
Gets not drunk. Jeff, EasyJS gets him.
Last player
Gunner
standing.
jumps outside. Somebody's
Bring them
dying.
down.
That was probably a bad joke, bad taste joke. Maybe it was a cop. Who knows?
Flawless.
That sounds like a cop sign, right?
Maybe.
They're coming to get me, Dan. You can have all the stuff in my room.
Okay.
That's a lot of stuff.
Now, how-
Dan. Have you seen our
What
figures?
about? Yes, I have seen.
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. You can have them all. If I get arrested, you can have everything in my room.
Okay.
Depends what I get arrested for. If I get arrested for like, you know, something bad like arson or murder, ooh, take all my stuff. I don't deserve it. But if I get arrested for like, I don't know, something like pirating,
You want to
software,
play?
come on,
Let's
man.
play.
Have mercy on me. Oh, here along, don't touch spaghetti. This is gonna be real awkward. They know exactly. Ooh, the pink, but not enough.
Hawk out!
Pam just trying to struggle back for a couple rounds here, but looking outclassed so far. Salvi and Arzalmal here.
Flashbang.
Salvi's gonna get flashed out. Gunner, some sprays, can't get much. Salvi taking her time.
Flash.
Last player standing.
Gonna take out Emmy. Raid boss down. Ooh, too bad there's 2 raid bosses here, and EasyJS. 14 kills to his name too.
Last round
They're
in the
almost
half.
done with this half, and if it's a 2-10 half, you really have to feel for Ham
Anyone need anything?
because that's a pretty big lead. I really need to step it up on the defense side no matter what happens this round.
Oh yeah.
Isn't Step It Up like the name of those like dance movies? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Does ring a bell.
How good of a dancer are you, Dan?
Joke's
No.
over! You're dead!
Honestly.
My ult's not
He has
ready.
ult again?
Grenade out.
Oh no, Salvi.
They're concussed.
Gave it her all. Just too many of them. EasyJS
So-
will not be denied.
One of the things EasyJS does and has his team play is they always push up for orb
Spike
and
planted.
give it to Phoenix.
Orb economy is a big
Seek
deal.
them out. Found
Emmy swings though, and she just wins. She's just better. And it's gonna be. She gets chomped though. She's freaking out a little bit. I would too.
it. Catch them.
Prepare for hellfire!
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Arzama wins. And now it's man. Solo bolo.
One
kill.
enemy remaining.
Easy kill on the low HP. Fade, but now it's a 1v1. They know exactly where he is, but the time is on man's side. Man gonna have to swing here. Gonna get the headshot. Go down with the bomb, sure, but that's the round. That's the half. 10
Switching
to half.
sides.
With Emmy and EasyJS taking the reins. Nobody can stop them right now. They're every time Emmy and EasyJS look at a site, that site's theirs. Surely they're on defense, so maybe not the same thing will happen here, but they're just. I think their aim is ticking right now, and Ham is gonna have to try to find some way to break it. They have a lot of utility, flashes all over the board at least, so I think one strategy here is just make everybody blind as a bat. And if everybody needs vision correction, maybe you can just blitz
know
in
what to
there.
do.
Take a couple free kills for yourself. I know quite a lot about vision.
Launching smoke!
Soba's gonna wall it off by a decent amount of time. There's a little bit of a hole in that wall, but they can't slip through. So it's probably okay. Slow them down too. He's keeping them close. Soba gets suppressed, but he's trying to jiggle in on the smoke. He gets chomp, chomp, munch, munched, and he goes down.
Spike planted.
Down you go.
Good opener from Ham. Link goes down too. It's a 3v3. Salvi wins the gunfight against Man. And now 3v2, but it's the demons that remain. Speaking of demons, Emmy!
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Emmy's just too good. Gets the 2K. Is it the 4K? The 4K for Emmy. 25 kills in 12 rounds. Just a dominant performance. Emmy and EasyJS just on a different plane of existence right now. Someone's gonna have to step up from the Ham side. I mean, maybe in map 2, honestly, because 2-11 on a round where the Econ now favors
Here!
5 p.m. It's probably gonna be a 2-12 match. If it's 2-12, you've surely got to be thinking ahead to bind. EasyJS flash himself out. Get the free kill out of Salvi.
Spike
We can't
down,
see a
mid.
thing. The flashers are the flashed now. And Sofa just gonna spray through the smoke. Almost kills Don't Touch Forget. It's not just enough. Arzamo trying to fend off Emmy. He's gonna go by Sopa. Goes down to Sopa. They're gonna crouch through. Ooh! Barely gets out of there alive.
Take hold.
They're gonna chase him. It's the ego chase. And then sit here in water. Dare them to come through, but they don't. Instead, they're gonna pinch around them like sharks circling prey.
Where are you?
Spot doesn't see anybody in this corner, but EasyJS hunting and lurking. Oh, whip a little bit, but get
One
him eventually.
enemy remaining.
Whips out the ghost to
Flawless.
get the headshot. 3K.
You get that on camera.
Easy, just saying.
Match point.
Match point. It was their map pick, so we expected them to come out pretty hot. But maybe not this hot, Dan. 12-2. Oh,
I mean,
it's pretty demoralizing.
It's keeping momentum of their game
They're
two
not gonna
from
get an
yesterday.
inch.
I mean, Emmy is 25-7 right now. She's 25 kills in 14 rounds.
That doesn't sound.
Not drunk. Bring me with the stimmy. Doesn't know in the corner though. Oh, he doesn't actually die. He gets really close to dying. Gunner gets a kill. Gets 2 kills. Sometimes gets a second. And now they
Smoke's
split
down.
a little bit. Gunner and Arzama are both lurking while he's not drunk to get chewed down from behind. Don't touch him yet. Oh, loses
Spike
Emmy. He's
down,
just
B.
racking them up. Taking heads. Gunner filled with regret for not being with
Last
the team there,
player
maybe,
standing.
because Emmy is gonna get a third. Gunner gets man in the face, but now ECJS, no, Link
Defenders
shut
win.
it down. 13-2. There's dominant and there's suffocating. This is probably more the suffocating part.
Dude, they're speedrunning here.
Yeah, let's hope that on the ham map pick of Bind, we'll get a little bit of a closer match. But Emmy, 28 kills in 15 rounds, 5 first bloods, a 458 average combat score. Look at Jeff
That
Shaw and Emmy's combat score, and then look at the closest member of ham. It's insane. She has almost double the combat score of Arzama in this match, and he did fine. I mean, he was 13-14. But yeah.
Emmy almost has the entire ham squad combined.
Yeah, she took names, and so we'll give it about 5 minutes till 5:47 or so. Head over to the second map on Bind. 5:47 start for Bind. Yeah, I mean, the mental game. You gotta be feeling a little sad if you're on ham now and you just got absolutely demolished 13-2. But at least it's your map pick. If they win this one, they can take it to the third, which is technically also their map pick. Kind of.
True.
I mean, I'm sure that they're gonna take more than 2 rounds here on Bind. I think ham, not the greatest showing for them on Pearl, but Bind, it's a familiar map. Everybody knows it. I think the players on this team, Gunner and Salvi, like they're gonna be ready for this one. Salvi had a really good showing on Bind last night, where she just held hookah control forever, walls up, to make it really, really annoying to force for attackers to force their way through the walls, through the slows. Had really cheeky angles on top of boxes. I think that Bind is just going to be a lot better for them. I mean, it's their map pick, so hopefully. But 13-2. I mean, ooh. It looks like Emmy and EasyJS are in finals form already. Give it a couple minutes. Do we have a sponsor to shout out, Dan? Who are our sponsors today?
Homemade pizzas.
Yeah, homemade pizzas by DiGiorno. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Alright, now I have a stomach ache. I forgot to mention that this pizza has cheese on it, and I am extremely lactose intolerant. It was a mistake. Mandy, did you want to join this game to spectate with us? Alright, bet. Here she is. Are you gonna dual cast with me, Mandy?
Sure, I'll try.
Alright.
I might not slur my words tonight, though,
Do you
disappointingly.
you want to be the play-by-play or the color caster?
What's color casting?
Play-by-play is like I'm narrating what they do, and color casting is like you provide analysis and stuff. So like,
You can do that one.
Oh, really?
Well, wait, like
Well, like I'll be like
would
Oh,
color
man.
casting be like, oh, it looks like they can't buy this round, they're probably gonna do this?
You could do that, yeah. That would be definitely part of it. I mean, they're not like, you know, two distinct separate things all the time. So like for instance, I could be like, oh no, they're gonna go B. This B hit didn't work, blah blah, and you're like, yeah, like it was really difficult for the attacking squad to get on because like these smokes were here, blah blah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, add color. Look at your icon. It's so colorful. I think you were built for it.
Like I just need to basically razzle dazz you
Mm-hmm.
and what you say.
Razzle dazzle
Okay.
them.
Well, razzle dazzle you
Everybody.
and what you say by
Yeah,
responding to it.
everybody. Yeah. Perfect. How do you think? I mean, obviously Gunner and Co. probably don't feel happy they just got destroyed 13-2, but how do you feel about this team's mental ability to come back from that and make Bind a much more competitive map? Do you think Gunner has the mental fortitude of
Gunner does
of
have a
giant
mental
society?
fortitude. But I also think like this is a team, Gunner's team is a team like that's friends, right? So like no matter what, no matter if they're winning or losing, they have like that bond to be able to at least like push through it and have fun. So even if they got destroyed last time, like they're still in it to have fun, right? They still have that kinship.
I mean, Not Drunk has been here before too. Teddy, maybe not in Valorant, but in like, you know, he's a multiple championship winning BTL player, I guess league player. And he's been down 2-1, you know, plenty of times. I know he was on my team. We've been down like 1-2 or 1-0 and reverse sweep teams and stuff like that. I think Teddy's just going to be ready to do his job. He had a pretty unfortunate game on Brimstone last game, but he had two really nice ones last night, so maybe it's a third coming in here on Bind.
Who did we see EasyJS play last game?
He's been playing Phoenix almost every game, but Emmy last game was the one that was going off. She had like 28 kills in 15 rounds or something.
I'm telling you, Emmy, EasyJS, and Mian all together, they are like an unstoppable force. They're hard.
Yeah, I mean, they...
And especially, like, last night they were playing so coordinated, just running in together, like, waiting for each other. It was so hard to get, like, any sort of... I couldn't outsmart them at all because they were just, like, so powerful with their aim.
I think they've really just solidified their game plan from the group stage. They went 1-2 in the group stage, didn't have the greatest performance, but coming in here with EasyJS, full switching to the Phoenix, and just coming out with more aggressive game plans, it just feels like they're going to be a really tough team to slow down when EasyJS decides, you know what, I can play Duelist too. I'm not just a Viper player, even though my icon is still Viper.
This is a team that if you lose to them, like, you're not mad about it. You know, like, I get it. Speaking from personal experience.
Is that why you told yourself to sleep?
No, I told myself, oh man, I'm so sad I don't have to stay up till 3:30 a.m. tomorrow night playing Valorant again.
Ooh. The real sadness.
Alright, we're past time. Spec R, Link, get in that lobby.
Side swap.
Swaps. Yeah, they're supposed to swap here. Rest is from Roblox. Emmy's got this from Roblox. Emmy is like, she's pretty young. She's like 13. So imagine when she's 14.
Is Emmy Soapy's cousin?
Sopa's niece, yeah.
A niece.
So
Oh my god,
imagine
she's
when
only 13. She wrecked me.
Yeah, imagine when she's 14. She's gonna absolutely destroy us. I think she's gonna ruin the tournament at that point. I don't know. Can we really? I mean, maybe we can make a team with just her on it and see how it does against everybody else. All right, almost ready to go. Don't touch spaghetti. Hop up in the lobby. All right, Spec R. I don't think either team is called R yet. I wonder.
Nope.
Defenders are. Everybody's good. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're in it. All right. On bind. 5 PM taking defense first. They honestly just had so much momentum going into attack first on the last map. Do you think anything changes now? I mean, they picked defense though. They didn't even the side that they had on the last map on Pearl. They picked the map and handpicked the side, but it looked like their attack was unstoppable. Now that they start on defense, their preferred side. I mean, it sounds dangerous, but we'll see if Ham can actually like break their holds. They're gonna run again with the Yoru, Salvi on her consistent as ever stage. Whole comp locked in. They know what they're doing.
Gonna go on with this guy. He knew it worked against Clammy and took that team down last night, so.
Flashes everywhere.
We have double flashes over on EasyJS's team, 5 PM.
Right. It's the same comp they ran on Pearl, except Salvi, instead of being on the KO, is on the Sage now. I think that's a good thing. They already have so many flashes, Yoru and Sky, and Salvi just looks more comfortable on the Sage. She knows where the walls are going to be. She knows angles around her own wall. I think that pick alone is going to make this map much more competitive than the last.
And Sage is so important to shutting pushes down from when they're going to be defending. Not to mention now that they have 2 healers, so they can really bring anyone back if they're almost dead. So,
For sure. How's this going to affect their attack side? I mean, they already have flashes still. I don't think it's going to make it like that hard or anything. Still have a duelist.
no, we have Brim for smokes.
Yeah.
We have flashes. Euro can TP right to the back of the site, and Arzamal is real good at doing that.
Yeah, I think it's a...
They got Fade for some intel.
Yo, where are my Raze players at though? Hello? This is the Raze map, man. Bind is so good for Raze. So many chokes, so many nadeable spots.
Looking like Ham is setting up to go short A for the most part here. With Gunner on Sky just mid. Got the flash chamber. Flash looks like it lands behind him.
Gunner actually hits him in the head. Luckily, he teleports out before Gunner can get a second shot.
No, you don't.
Easy just burns ours Alma alive. Barbecue.
Arzamal right into that, hoping to get through, but did not.
Spike planted.
Slowed down, but that's a lot, man. Even if it is a 4v5. Sofa swinging, dying, but Emmy's still up. The demon queen herself. Only 0.6
Last
HP.
player
Oh, but
standing.
she'll need every bit of it. And it's Link 1v2 on the defense. Gonna push into the U-Haul. They hear him though.
They hear him for sure.
Oh, he's an elephant
enemy
in there, but he
remaining.
still gets one. Oh, doesn't realize Quinn Salvi is gonna be touching his shoulder. 1-0 for Ham. That's already
Salvi
better than last
finishes
match.
it. Already better than last match.
Basically. They only got 2
They're
rounds
gonna
last
buy
match.
into this and hopefully get this second round.
Actually, wait, let me correct myself. Last match, Ham also won the pistol round, the first pistol round. They got thrifted here, and then it was downhill. So,
Oh, no.
Let's see if history repeats itself. They've got the gun advantage, as should be expected when you win. Let's see if they translate that.
Setting up to
around.
just default here, I think. I think they're hoping to get some pushes.
Man hears them all. Oh, he might get a shorty pick here. Oh, he gets
Oh,
the
but he
flash.
shoots. Yeah,
So
he
push
shoots
away,
the
but gets
Euro
chunked.
flash.
And on site, Arzamo just blitzing out there, flashes out. Oh, doesn't see anybody though. Kill from Don't Touch Again.
5 PM just kind of waiting for the rest of their team to rotate before they push in.
Blinded.
Gunner gonna flash.
I'm out of stuff.
Doesn't get anybody here. And still with the shorty. I'm missing all the kills. Oh no.
Salvi takes a peek but misses. Knows Sofa and Reina are both back.
Not drunk. Wait. Okay. He got the gun. He's
One
chilling.
enemy
Sofa
remaining.
There's
pushes
only
out.
one
Salvi
left.
takes him down. Well, already better than last game. We can officially call it.
Well, unless we lose every round from here. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but you're right. Great start from Ham. They're gonna go bonus this one.
Only lost one last round, so great for their eco going into this. But they are going up against rifles, so they gotta take it slow and smart.
Sopa. They're gonna blitz him. Oh, he gets killed by Arzamo. Almost got a headshot on Arzamo, but he just goes through. EasyJS gonna ult. Oh, walled off though. It's so unfortunate. His reload.
Sally gets the plan down right before the wall breaks and gets out of there safe.
That's big. Emmy here. Seeing if she can fight U-Haul. EasyJS gets a kill.
She wasn't expecting that wall to drop.
Emmy and man fights U-Haul. Arzamo is gonna go down to Emmy, who trades.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Emmy goes down, and now it's a 2v1. EasyJS. Knife out! Knife out! Oh, he gets seen by Gunner with his knife out. It's so unfortunate. But not for him. Now we can officially say it's better.
And now 5 p.m. is money effed, and Pam can buy into it with rifles. Though it looks like Don't Touch Spaghetti is gonna stay on his bonus weapon.
Fancy. I mean, he's 5'1". He's feeling confident with the Spectre.
Fair.
More shorties in hookah. Avoiding it like the plague, maybe, though. EasyJS gonna swing a little. Oh! Sees a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, why would you swing that with a shotgun?
Guess he was hoping for the timing, but didn't work out for him. And now, man, in the tube, gonna try to flick the not drunk, but not drunk. Too quick on the trigger. He's pretty doomed this round.
Teddy spots Emmy
planted.
right before his smoke drop.
He's gonna get shot in the back by Arzamo. Back out of teleporter. They actually killed him to forget and take his gun. That's not bad. Oh, but unfortunately, it's the guy with the Spectre. Yeah, that's unlucky.
They don't know he's. Oh, they're gonna know he's there now. Yeah. Oh God.
Teddy goes down.
Both of them pretty low HP though, and both of them have to make it out of hookah.
Got it.
Gunner with his flash gets them
Last
both.
player standing.
Ooh, Cam 4. No, they're twice as good as last time.
Gunner with his lethal flashes, and their economy is great. We're gonna see our second complete buy round. Except Sopa, who's gonna play a shotgun.
He's gonna judge him. Oh wait, he switches to the Vandal. No shotgun for him.
Who's next?
Oh, Arzamo. Strict on site. Trying to grab some info. Sees absolutely no one until finally finds Sopa here.
Back soon.
He's just gonna just stand on Sopa.
Teleport.
He actually gets back sight. Link is gonna kill that Arzamo here. Oh,
Face
can't
your
finish the
fear!
kill. CJS tagged by the Fade ult, but just gonna spray away. Fade can't cut him down.
No
and
charges.
Now it's a 3v5. They're all up A short. Blinds coming out. Gonna be real hard here. Fade though gets a kill. Elias goes down to Emmy though, who's starting to heat up a little bit. Emmy sees the
Link
head.
could just use his ult right here, ult short, and secure it, but they didn't need to.
Emmy's starting to catch fire again.
EasyJS going back to B after he ran bathrooms last round.
Look at the ults ready from the side of 5 p.m. They've got everything but the Phoenix ult, who's honestly kind of close. He could grab an orb, get a kill, and then have ult ready too.
That's exactly what it looks like he's gonna go for too.
Yeah, they're gonna have Mayan here to support them. I think Dan said this earlier, but this team has been really good at orb control for days.
They are
They've
so
really been
dead.
incorporating it as a critical part of their strategy. Not every team has done that, but I think
Nope.
that because they're doing that, they just have ults faster than everybody else.
And their ults are also important, right? Like,
Oop. Sees the dog coming out.
Hulk out!
Gunner's gonna flash himself into hookah, but can't find anybody. The push up here. Arzamo, nice pick on Link. Oh, Emmy though. Just a brick wall in U-Haul. She's gonna back off on site. Wait for her teammates here. She's got 2 of them who are still concerned it might be B, but now that the plant goes down, both of those teammates are gonna start rotating
Spike
over.
planted.
Emmy waits for the squad. Now.
They will cover.
Ult out.
Prepare for help.
Oh! She gets out. Only takes. Oh, actually has to walk right into it again. She's gonna take a chunk. And the chunk is enough for her to go down, but again, nice kill. And it's a 2v2. With his ult running. EasyJS here in U-Haul.
Going up.
While man closes, he gets chomped.
One enemy
And
remaining.
wins the gunfight. And now it's a 1v2. Gunner can't win against EasyJS, and that's another round on the board for 5 PM.
And 5 PM used 2 ults, 3 out ults that round. So
It was an expensive round. Everybody gets guns now, but now 2 ults available on either side. It's gonna be the Sky.
and unless Ham takes this, they're gonna be hurting for money next round.
It's the Sky and the Sage ult for Ham, and the Brimstone and the Silver ult for the side of 5 PM. Who has the advantage here? Who would you prefer to have?
Ult wise,
Yeah.
if the teams were swapped and it was attacking and defending, I would definitely want Link and Sopa's ult, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the sides that they're on, I think I'd prefer Ham's ults. Queen Salvi can bring someone back, and Gunner can find them after they plant. So
Open up the
Link here
sky.
using his ult.
Spike
Gonna
down
prevent the
A.
spike because EGS will kill the spike carrier, who is kind of just out on site. Now, oh, Link almost goes down
Last player
17 HP.
standing.
Don't touch the man.
Enemy down.
Link pulling some back though. He's
Stim
only
beacon
17
here.
HP, but he can make it happen.
get smoked off. I was gonna switch
Oh,
to
somebody's
the
flanking him,
rifle.
though. Arzalma.
Doesn't even expect it.
What a critical round from Ham. Make sure that their econ is healthy enough for another buy.
Just barely, right? They took a couple losses there, so they still have to replace some rifles, and they didn't get as much bonus that round because they won.
Right. Both teams have a buy, but the dangerous thing is that Ham has a lot of ults good to go. They didn't use the Sky ult nor the Sage ult, and now they have the Fade ult too, which on offense is lethal.
Yeah, it's gonna get him onto a site.
May swing this, but if he swings it, he'll be swinging right.
Oh
into
god!
Ops.
Oh god!
The Ops is put away.
Face your fear!
Arzamal doesn't even have a gun out when my
Unlucky. And it hurts man quite a lot. Sitting with very little amount of HP. Sopa's gonna start the ult off. Gonna
He
attack
did
Salvi.
ping Gunner, so-
Planting, kill Salvi so the plant doesn't
Spike
go
down
down.
B.
Now the plant goes down again. Here, Link and Luka can't finish the kill. Gets one.
Launching
Sopa gets
smoke.
another.
One enemy remaining.
And only Fade remains. Gets shot from 3 different angles. Fade
Used
ult
2
and
ults
Sky
that
ult.
round, but just couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't clinch it. I mean, Sopa's ult was really big. He just laced it across the team and then killed the planter while she was trying to put on bomb, and she couldn't res anybody because she was dead. So,
And did some damage to Gunner in the meantime.
yeah, big ult from Sopa, big round from Sopa.
Leaving Ham in a really shitty position economy-wise. They're not going to be able to buy into this one. And
Take
going up
out
against
their
full
healer.
rifles, full armor. EasyJet's probably going to use its ult right off the bat. There he goes, pushing hookah. Unfortunately, no one is down there, so if Ham is lucky, it's going to run out before he even gets to short. But he knows 2 of them are there thanks to Sova, but before he gets to shoot them, his ult runs out. But they know they're good to rotate off.
Arzalma trying to duel for maybe get 1. Almost gets 2. Nope. Dies for it. But pretty impressive considering they have no weaponry. Unfortunately, Emmy is gonna clean it up. Double kill with double headshots. EasyJS EasyJS sprinting.
One enemy
Gonna
remaining.
get the kill. Gunner can't just find the head. And it's gonna be an easy defuse here. Not drunk with the stinger. He starts
I
running.
mean,
now,
Teddy
like,
shouldn't
wait,
even push into this at this
wait,
point.
guys, pick up the Vandal and run. Teddy, pick up the Vandal. Oh! Emmy and EasyJS on top of the scoreboard. Where have I seen this one before? They're
Never.
closing the gap.
There are. And from what we've seen so far this tournament, this is definitely a defender-sided map. Ham might be okay if they can pull another 1 or 2 out.
5 rounds, not even that bad. If it went 7-5, I would be like, we still have a good shot of winning this. But get
Yeah.
1 or 2, you're
Who's
right, I think that's
next?
golden.
Revealing.
Why is the Mog gonna ult? Yeah.
I feel like he's had his ults up like 24/7, even though he only 7 kills. But oh, he's gonna get behind them. Put a little bit of decoy, flash them. They're mind fucked. They're so mind fucked, but he can't get a kill.
Link has no idea.
Trapped between 2 though, and Sopa cuts him down. Emmy, oh, Emmy is so clean. Emmy is so clean.
Emmy, what a beast.
Cutting their vision. Still
It's the Roblox reflexes coming out. Oh, they're running in fear. Gunner, he does not know who he's messing with.
One enemy
maybe he does.
remaining.
He actually wins the fight. Loses that one though, and now another round for 5 p.m.
And this is what this team is so good at. Playing together, peeking together, getting the trades.
We good.
It's gonna be a force up though from the side of Ham. They still have the Sage ult available, and now they have the Brimstone ult available. However, EasyJS is 1 stack away from his ult. Link is 2 stacks away. It looks like they're gonna play for both orbs because of it. Hello, Elena. What you doing? I ate both pieces. Are you done with D&D? Oh, damn.
EasyJS gonna have a free orb here, though mine is watching his back.
Oh, it's supposed to go down. EasyJS gets in the tube and ults
Knows where they are.
Oh, gets
Gonna
into
give
the wall.
one as an ult.
He's too good. He jumps in like a maniac. Does some damage to ours almost.
You will not kill my
Now
ally.
he flashes out. Oh, gonna try to get them through the wall, but he can't. Not this time.
Watch out for help!
Get another flash and another kill through the wall. Almost kills him with the headshot. EasyJS
Sees the bug, too.
Careful now.
going beast mode. He's gonna hop into the wall. He's just gonna ego peek everybody here. Oh, gonna get over the dog.
Baby!
Oh, they can't even kill him when he jumps out.
One enemy remaining.
You can't do that to them.
Spike
You
down.
just
B.
made fools out of the entire team.
Yeah, they just fell apart this round.
Oh, and Sopa's running for his life, but he wins. Flawless. Led by EasyJS with an amazing play.
Last round
Here,
before the
Hookah getting
switch.
2 kills through the wall, jumping into the smoke, into the window, getting another one, and then escaping before Gunner can trade it.
Then push him back right back into there.
Yeah, that was honestly just nuts.
Ham not really going to be able to buy into it this round. Just going to buy what they can. Meanwhile, 5 p.m. is maxed out on their money,
Oh, look at
so
these skins that Sopa's got. He bought the whole bundle. God damn.
thanks for the paycheck. Thanks to our sponsor, Sopa.
Gonna flash in through the smoke. He's just gonna sprint through the smoke. The Link is ready for it.
This is the problem. If you're going to push out, you need your team with you.
Oh, Link gets killed even though he gets tagged by the little dog thingy.
They're just going one by one, peek and
Ours
Link.
all going down in mid.
One enemy remaining.
Yet another
Spike
kill from
down
Link.
A.
He's on fire this round. That's 3. Oh, he almost got 4 there if he had swung. He's gonna swing now. Ooh, hits him through the wall.
Does lots of damage. Is he going to ult him? Oh,
Last round, you may as well.
and there he goes.
Good.
And he doesn't get him.
Lucky
Find
Elias.
you.
He's gonna throw it through the skybox.
Mark
He's
two.
stuck. The Sopa just creeping around. Odin in hand. This is a little overkill for a guy with like
Face
10
your
HP. Huh?
fear!
Oh, look at Sopa. Oh, can't even reach him. Easy JS takes the kill away from the Sopa flank. Poor Sopa.
Switching sides.
Silva just too patient.
7-5 half. Even though it looks close though, it doesn't tell the story that the last 5 rounds, honestly 7 out of the last 6 rounds, or sorry, wow, 8 rounds, can't math. 7 out of the last 8 rounds have all gone to 5 PM. You're talking about momentum. I mean, EasyJS and Emmy are online again.
Yeah.
Dangerous spot for Ham.
I'm gonna see and Link and Sopa show up, right? So when you have that good of fraggers, but your team is right behind you, then
Salvi, is she DC'd? Oh, okay, she's fine. She's chilling. Oh, she sees the bot. Oh god. Oh, she kills Man though. 1v1.
Spike down.
Oh, she kills Emmy out
one taps.
in the face.
I don't quite think she knows. The bomb is down.
She's gonna peek for Sopa. Oh, she's gonna whip on Sopa though. But the damage is dealt. Sopa now.
Last player
Full
standing.
desperation here. Nuka.
Revealing area.
Oh, not drunk. Gonna catch him off guard a little. But not drunk. Gonna go down to the headshots. Sopa's still not dead. Wait, they're reloading in front of each other. What is going on? Sopa still links it. What is going on?
They don't have to peek this.
Can he
Bomb's
do
down.
this? Surely it'd be insane. if
Mars
he
Mall
gets-
pushing with 2 HP here.
have the spike.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, one sheriff shot straight to the dome.
They would have missed 3.
That was scary though. They gave Sopa an opportunity, and he really abused them there.
Agreed. One more, like, wrong move there, they would have gave him the round. And they didn't need to.
I guess Ham living up to their namesake though, and just sprinting it after Sopa, trying to get that kill.
Going for bigger guns this
Gunner might peek into
second
lava
round here.
He's gonna take it slow, but he's gonna swing. Oh, nice headshots. He gets chunked, but it's worth it.
Time to hunt.
Sees 3 of them out there.
Here.
Oh, and the flank here. Salvi might get behind Man here a little bit. Oh, the teleporter from Arzama, who's gonna flash and peek to his own death. Oh man, nice one tap, but he goes down. And now 3v3. Salvi's gonna look
Healing.
for Gunner for the heal. And Gunner's gonna defend off the squad in the bathroom. He's gonna reload and they
Hawk
hear it.
out.
Gonna fake the reload. Gonna blind out instead. Now they're swinging on it. And Gunner did
One
good.
enemy remaining.
On a couple more kills.
Spike
One
down
more kill.
A.
Almost kills Emmy through the box.
I mean, one shot
behind
away
Emmy.
from death.
Salvi. Oh, Salvi.
seconds
Oh,
left.
okay.
Your
We'll take that. Queen Salvi. Closing out the round. 7-7 now.
Pause, please.
Sure.
Dance. Or, I guess you
I
can
do.
too, right?
Hello, Gunner. Gunner, please.
It might be 7-7, but it doesn't really feel as close as that score is telling us. Especially
It's been a
when they
game of
lost
streaks.
those. Yeah. But again, defender sided map, so
Well, after winning pistol and the free round afterwards, Ham is putting themselves in a good spot. Again, they could win this round, or this is a bonus probably, but it's a pretty close game. And economically speaking, Ham is probably feeling pretty good.
Winning this round is super important because it's going to put 5 p.m. in a shitty spot for their economy next round, and they're going to be able to get full rifles. But looks like Link is back.
Alright. We're back in it. Ham looks like they're ready to frag, but Salvi's going to have to hold off quite a lot of people stacked right outside of Hookah.
And she's only got a Spectre, so... They're walking too, so she's not even going to hear them.
Oh,
but she does hear it. Alright.
Unfortunate for Sopma.
Gunner spots 3 of them out there with his dog.
Ours only has a shorty here on this bonus. Not bonus. Yeah, it is bonus. Yeah. Ours might make good with this shorty. Let's see if he can get the kill. There's 2 of them.
2 of them though.
Oh, easy JS.
And easy JS. Why? Oh god.
No, he doesn't suspect it. He goes down and he can just teleport away. What a huge kill there.
You love to see plays like that.
Oh, he faced it! Oh my god. Oh, the flash comes in. Oh, he's doing so much damage with this. It's obscene! Arzama with a huge round.
2.5 kills there.
On site with Gunner.
I'm out of stuff.
Oh, it's so awkward, but Sopa gets 2 with that spray. Salvi.
Sopa 11 HP.
Oh, okay, the 2v2. Emmy in the
Chamber
box.
half HP here.
Herself. Oh, she wins the fight just barely. And now don't touch Spaghetti. Oh,
Emmy hears the reload and pushes it too. Smart play.
Oh no, don't touch Spaghetti. Bomb is ticking away, and now he has to kill 2 players, crossfiring him if he jumps out. He
knows where Emmy is and is gonna swing on her first.
One shot in the back, surely. Oh, he escapes.
He's got to hold it here.
Man's gonna have to spray him through the wall or sprint up to it. Man can't. It's a free round, and Man dies for his trouble. Huge round from Don't Touch Spaghetti. Wow, look at those plays. Ours Almal and Don't Touch Spaghetti really bring home the ship. That shorty play at the start, he did so much damage with the shorty over like, I don't even know, like 6 shots.
And he was so patient.
That was crazy. And Jeff, I mean, we saw the little x-rays, so you don't know what Jeff was thinking necessarily, but it looked like cursor trained on the side. It looked like Jeff kind of thought he might be there, but last second decided to stop, pick up the bomb or the point and really paid for it.
It says deep corners on these maps.
Oh, Sopa swings. Oh, Teddy doesn't shoot him in the face. Oh, not like this. He was scared that War would swing on him, but it's okay. He gets revenge with a double after the fact. Shock dart will bring down Teddy.
1 enemy remaining.
Now Sopa's alone in U-Haul, and they know exactly where he is.
Bring them down.
Prowler gets him and they swing on it.
Very free.
Seeing some beautiful plays from Ham here.
And that's 4 rounds in a row.
4 rounds in a row, just like last half. So let's see where we go now.
Don't jinx it, Mandy. See, this one goes to Icebox. That's the final map. Have we seen Icebox yet?
Maybe once.
Maybe once. I don't know. We haven't seen Fracture at all, and they got banned in this one, so nobody likes Fracture. But
we saw Icebox in the beginning stages, and 5 p.m. did play it against HA.
You want to play? Let's play.
Salvi. If they don't peek with the drone, but they're gonna do the same thing.
They do it again.
I'm seeing double, man. Oh, ours almost. Gets a
Spike
kill out and
down,
teleports
B.
away. It's deja vu, Mandy. What's
soon.
going on?
I'll handle this.
Ours almost are gonna run down with their ult and peek their spawn. Sees.
Easy VS ready for this teleport though. Oh, here's it to his left, but he's gonna rotate over to A.
Not drunk. He's gonna sit in this cubby. They're right next to him though. He's gonna whip around, cursor near-ish head level.
Queen Salvi pushed out mid, so he knows they rotated over to A.
Emmy, easy pick for her. She's gonna go for the kill in the window. Can't get it, but does get Gunner for his trouble. Now don't touch the baguette. Arzon swinging out. Free kill for Man. With the ult running and now 2v3.
30 seconds left.
Emmy's making sure she's unmarked. But now
Low on
One
HP
enemy
though.
remaining.
Man, free kill. And now it's a 3v1. Arzon, let's see if he can swing. Get a couple kills here.
Spike
Fake
planted.
teleport.
Surely they know he was close to U-Haul. They heard the clone at the very least. And
Surely
everybody's
he
so
knows exactly
patient.
where Chamber is.
Nobody's peeking him at all. They're so patient. There's a swing. A chamber. It's too quick. 3K for Mayan there.
Good round for 5 PM. Luckily, Ham can buy right back into this. Except for Teddy, but he's gonna get a drop from Don't Touch Spaghetti. What about these scores? Is everyone falling where you thought they would?
I mean,
Sopa giving us some
Yeah,
gameplay.
Sopa.
Second frag.
going off right now. Had some really critical rounds too, like in the first half with the ult and everything. I think Sopa's been playing pretty well. I really think the key here, Gunner needs to wake up a little bit and start going off to clinch this one
Joke's
out.
over.
Because the site is gone. Ours almost went down on long, and now it's up to Salvi to see. Oh, but she doesn't realize they're so deep on site already. Not drunk, taking the teleporter. Gonna sprint out. Nobody actually kills him.
Molly.
Gonna molly himself out of the hookah so he can go long.
Spike planted.
Now Gunner, back sight. Easy JS versus Gunner. The final one down. Ooh, nice headshot. Gunner gonna swing here. Now Teddy.
They
with
brought
the
it back to
kill.
3v3.
Another kill. Oh,
One enemy
oh, they're
remaining.
in shambles and it's only Sopa.
Just Sopa left. He's gonna get
Luka.
spotted by this fade right here.
He's
Oh, he shoots
marked
it, but they
in
know
the
he's
cage.
there.
He's in such a bad spot. He can't even hear the defuse. He has no idea. Walks into the smoke. Wow, that was crazy. I can't believe Ham brought
Yeah.
that back.
That was beautiful retake.
I honestly can't believe Teddy was able to teleport it and just run across. And they were all like, oh shit, run away from this guy. I thought somebody would hold that and like try to kill him or something. And it really bites them in the ass later when Teddy swings around long and actually gets more kills.
Yeah.
Teddy's having a much better game this time around than on Pearl though. I think that's a good sign. If he can keep this upward momentum, finish out this map, and get to Icebox in good form, I think this team has a good shot. It's just Gunner and Teddy. They need to wake up a little bit. But if they're fragging, this team can win it out.
Don't Just Spaghetti messes up his intel right there. And even though four of them are short, he doesn't get them.
It's gonna be a knockdown. No! He decides to die to his own volley over their ult. He took matters into his own hands. Nobody can kill me except for me. Salvi. Oh, sees Link drop. I don't think Link saw her though. I don't think Link
And
saw
they
her.
TP out onto a pretty empty
Oh,
site,
but she-
except for Queen Salvi.
Oh no, and Link winning the fight with the Brimmy Stimmy. And here, Arzamo and Spawn. Emmy just has his
Spike
number.
planted.
She's dialing it.
Would you
long
go for it
distance.
here? Or would you save?
No, your econ's tattered.
Where are you?
Look at some of those players, they're kind of fucked. I would save this. But
Yeah, I'd say
Last
this too.
player standing.
Okay.
Especially now.
Run.
No,
Run.
no,
Easy JS.
EasyJS.
Oh, the reload. Ah. He's okay. No harm done. Oh, he's playing with him. He's toying with his crew. And Link, the cleanup kill. That's so unfortunate because had they saved, they would have had a full buy here. That's 2 guns. Look at
Yeah,
that.
Gunner could have dropped one.
It is so unfortunate.
Yeah. I could have seen if it was 12 kit round, right? Like, but putting them into a buy what you can and can still buy next round buying situation. EasyJS and Gunner maybe gonna come face to face. Gonna get the blind nose.
look at
One
that.
is out there.
Don't touch forget. Hiding in the smoke with the judge in hand. Oh, he's gonna inch up through more smokes. They're giving him a smoke like 2 inch up through.
God.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. What is going on? Oh no! He's sussed out.
Reyna is right by him
And
too.
he's gonna firebomb it. Behind, look at Salvi's positioning though with the shorty. Do they know? No, Salvi!
They don't.
The shorty sucks. Please buff. Oh, nice.
Player
Oh,
standing.
We can get the second. Arzama, shorty demon. Too easy for everyone.
We're gonna back to a tied game, 10-10. Luckily, Ham does have the full buy into this. And Salvi also has an ult, so
Yeah, but on the other hand, if you're a fragger, Reyna ult is pretty good, and the artist
And Emmy is a fragger.
She is feeling it, hitting 20 kills
Ready.
on attack. I feel like this is her round to shine, if there's any round to shine.
let's see an ace out of her.
Take flight.
Drone here. Gonna see Gunner. But Emmy here, crouching up short. Just gonna see if she can get anybody.
There.
Mine just
heard?
gets that one pick over on B, and then don't touch spaghetti to rotate over there. They were holding this
Teddy,
with
if
4.
he gets impatient and peeks, he's gonna peek into the Great Wall of Emmy. Emmy, gonna try to spray the box again. Gunner, not gonna get it. But it's a big number advantage now. Queen Salvi goes for the res though. They think the 45 is doable. So they're gonna give it a shot. Gunner has made his way to U-Haul though. Could get a kill or 2 for free here. He sees Emmy's back. Oh no. He wastes his opportunity. The blind, he gets it on the second try, and now 44. He has his ult up. He's gonna reload. Does he realize that Link is pretty close? Link is actually not gonna get tagged, so they're gonna spray at each other, do some incidental damage. Arzama and Salvi.
They're running low on time here though, so they have to push into this.
One enemy
They
remaining.
can get this
Yeah.
open. They may have this
Wait.
round. Oh, and they got it.
4K from Gunner to clinch it, bring it to 11.
That was an important round. If they lost it, they were money effed next round.
Huge. Gunner.
They needed
huge
that.
Plays. He had the U-Haul under control. I was scared when he swung, saw Emmy, and didn't shoot Emmy, and then went and tried to jiggle
someone
a
get
shot.
this?
But I don't think Emmy actually saw him, so it was like a weird scenario for him to be
Can
in.
someone
but
get thank
he made good on it afterwards, with the flash out and then a couple kills after that. So
And an important ult from him too. Knew exactly where Link was once he tried to shoot that.
we need more of that from Gunner. I think if he's starting to heat up, and they actually bring this map to a map.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. I think this is gonna be a real fun one on Icebox. Plus, Icebox's Gunner's like he's pretty happy to play Viper on that map. and it's
Joke's
the
over.
season.
You're dead.
Oh, EasyJS though.
EasyJ. Oh, thank God for Ham that they took that EasyJ's little down. And Penny gets another pick. Holy.
Into the
This is
shot.
beautiful.
Down.
Are we gonna see 12-10 here?
Man, might catch Salvi off guard. Oh no,
player
Salvi catches
standing.
him off guard. And they're gonna bring it to 12 surely, unless Link has some tricks up his sleeve.
He
that we
doesn't
don't know
ult,
about.
but Gunner takes him down with his impeccable aim.
Impeccable.
When Gunner's aim is on, it's on, you know?
Headshot machine. He's the scream of BTL.
All I can hear is Prosper saying, Gunner, why do you only go for headshots? That's why, Prosper, that's
Yeah,
why.
they're more satisfying that way.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Full buy's almost all around, but Mayan isn't gonna have one, but luckily has ult, so he's gonna get a super fast op.
Yeah, Pam just looking to end it here though.
You want to play? Let's play.
And interestingly, goes outside of bathrooms instead of long
Gunner
B.
might peek into this. Oh,
Oh.
but now they have info. They know where the chamber is.
Am I gonna peek this? He does.
Oh, the ult forces force to get out of U-Haul.
And does lock it down in there.
Oh, and Nacho goes down. The site is lost. Let's see.
I don't think they know
yeah.
Gunner's bathroom. And he takes
Don't
two
touch
of them
gets
out.
flashed. Gunner. I mean, how do they not know he was bathroom? Wasn't Chamber fighting him there?
Poor communication.
Oh no.
Poor listening.
3v3. Gunner gonna go for the ult, so he has his ult stacked. Or ult orb, so he has his ult stacked up. And now the teleport.
There are two of them TP out.
They're gonna rotate over, but the site is under the control.
Healing over here.
5 p.m.
Spike planted.
Gonna get them healed up before they go in.
Gunner has his ult. He's surely
Here.
gonna use it here.
For sure. No, he gets tagged.
Hawk out.
He's not gonna use his ult. Oh,
Seek
he
them
is.
found.
He's gonna open with it. He knows one is near the
Found
elbow
one.
now. They're gonna have to crunch together here. Salvi, Gunner. Oh, ECS
Last
gets
player
one. Oh
standing.
no, ECS gets 2. And now it's all up to Salvi to put this map away. She's not gonna be able to do it though. She's gonna get hit in the head, and then Sopa cleans it up through the wall. They've got one more shot at a match point, or else it's overtime.
Yeah. And they don't quite have a ton of money either. But 5
Actually,
p.m.
they have
does.
enough. Salvi can buy Don't Touch Forget. Right? Oh no, she has to buy Not Drunk, so yeah.
Gunner
Oh, no,
can
no,
drop
Gunner
two
has
though.
money too, yeah.
Yep, they're gonna have a full buy.
Yeah,
It's-
hopefully he notices that and he can sell his art. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, there we
Full
go.
armor.
That's what we're
There
seeing.
we go. Perfect. Salvi can buy.
Come on,
three.
Queen
I'll
Savvy,
find
drop,
him.
drop, drop. Oh, there she is.
There we go. Alright. Guns out for everybody. The most pivotal round of the match, and we've had a lot of pivotal rounds. Gunner here, gonna ego peek this. Gonna see Sopa's arm. Not gonna
Queen
go down,
Savvy,
though.
no one's mid, so if she
Oh,
puts up
there.
this wall, it's a waste.
They're gonna 2v2 this here.
Hawk out.
Big flash.
This is when they play best.
Oh, but they're gonna back out now. And Teddy is
Smoke's
just
down.
holding it down here. He's gonna smoke out short. Emmy. He sees Emmy's head. He didn't see Emmy's head. Oh, surely he sees the gun. No, Teddy. Ah! Teddy. Arzamo gets a pick on Milando. Oh, the burn. Never mind. He was the mastermind all along.
Can they do
Salvi.
it?
Wait,
3v5.
They're sprinting into each other. Emmy's just too
Gunner
fast.
flashes bathroom. No,
But
no,
look,
knows
Arzamo
no
might
one
get
is
a pick.
there.
Nice pick, and he's gonna
Spike
throw it
down.
back.
Down B.
Emmy gets the TP'er.
Emmy and Hookah gonna jump on
Ours
the
all
box.
waiting for these peaks though.
But if he's not ready for the box, he might go down.
Oh,
Emmy is too
yeah, and he
good.
does. Brings it to 2v2.
Gonna be on Gunner here.
30 seconds left.
Elbow. He hears
Gunner
them
here's
drop
one
on
drop.
site. He doesn't know
Here's a
exactly
second drop.
where. He's gonna peek.
Oh, good, oh, good.
He sees one
enemy.
Yes, gets it!
Huge
right in the nick of
spike
time.
down.
It's
Right
only
before
18
Spike goes
seconds.
down.
Emmy doesn't have
Last player
Teddy
standing.
just jumps out of the window like a maniac. And now it's a 1v1. But she has to get the ball
10
and plant
seconds
or
left.
go for the kill.
Blinded.
Oh, did she
I don't
start
think she
in
has
time?
it. I
Did
don't
she?
think she did.
Oh!
Spike
She
planted.
did.
That was
Holy.
So.
Oh
what a clutch
my
with the ace
god.
To bring it to
There's the
overtime.
ace I wanted out of Emmy.
With the ult running. There you
Switching
go.
sides.
Wow.
Overtime.
Huge. And she barely got that bomb down. That was insane. Masterclass
Not
for
at
Emmy.
all what 5 p.m. wanted.
Masterclass for Emmy. Overtime once again. I know you're no stranger to overtime, right, Mandy? So
Either are you.
so I mean I'm buying too, no less. So
You know, our overtime was so interesting because we both in the regular played better as defenders, but come overtime and we
Yeah,
were both
you just
giving
couldn't
up our
stop each
defender
other.
rounds. Yep.
Well, enough about how two losers feel about this. It's
Scanning
about
ahead.
the winning squads here. Let's see how they play this overtime out. And they're gonna play this one pretty fast on the camp side. Decoy through the smoke. It's not gonna get shot because there's just too much smoke everywhere, honestly. But he's gonna hide in the smoke here. The wall goes up, and that's an easy early plant. It's gonna be a 5v5 retake. Time pressure's on. And Arzamo has the U-Haul under control, but Emmy again on their 28th kill. The flash comes in. Arzamo. Oh, he can't win against.
Now Teddy has a good spot here,
Last
Oh,
player standing.
not anymore.
but wasn't able to get them down, and they
Wow.
just played right as a team together to get this
5v5
retake.
flawless. And this is now match point. After we had a couple of attempts from Ham to close it out, this is now match point
Switching
for 5
sides.
p.m.
Match point.
Game point and match point here. Series point? I don't know. Technically they call this a match, I guess. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. But they could go straight to the final if they take one more round here on the attacking side. And Emmy, 29 kills. Following up her game 1 performance with another beauty in game 2. I'm sure they want to rest until tomorrow. Let's see what Emmy can give them. Gunner's not gonna let this happen though. He's gonna play with Jeff here. He's gonna try to 1v1 Jeff, and he does. Beautiful headshot.
Easy gets down, which is big. A big pick. Now, if only they can get Emmy, but Emmy's gonna play it smart, fall back a little, see if her team can get some picks and not lose any more HP.
And he gets sprayed through the smoke. This time he's like, I'm spraying high because Emmy likes to be right there. Unfortunately, not this time. They're all bunched there,
Launching smoke.
taking their time. Teddy buying a lot of time with these smokes though. Flash is out. They're just looking for info now, using your utility to slow it down. And on the side of 5 p.m., everybody's just being chillin' here.
Queen Savvy still has her wall, which is real important this far into the
Yeah,
game.
but now the footsteps come out. Queen Salvi though.
30 seconds
She needs
left.
to
Not gonna
rotate
get
over.
highlighted.
That
Nobody's
wall's not
rotating
important
over.
if she doesn't rotate over.
Nobody's rotating over, and they've given sight.
All 4 of them push onto site.
And Salvi's still in. Teddy here has U-Haul though. He wants to try to fight them off. He hears the bomb plant. He's gonna
Spike planted.
patient hold it. Man versus Not Drunk. Not Drunk wins. Oh, he wins 2!
Teddy gets
Huge
2 of
kill.
them down.
3? Oh, Emmy though.
Emmy needs to take out
It's
3 of
still
them to get this
possible.
round. She can do it,
It's
but
amazing. She gets 1, gets chewed up.
They need to swing her
she's
together
dodging
here.
Bullets. She's Neo. She's the one.
come on, both
Oh.
of you. And Queen Salvi does it.
Double overtime.
Double OT. I mean, I don't know if they'll go to 7 OT, but we love to see it.
I guess match point is really the jinx here. Get to that stage and just may as well give up before you even begin.
And it's this
Switching
map.
sides. Overtime.
They're really in a bind.
I think I hear some groans coming from our watchers. Shout out to our loser chat over on Twitch.
Alright. Man, now he's in the critical spot. He swings, gets 1 leg shot on Arzamo, but that's it. EasyJS though might have better luck here.
And his flash gets stuck, doesn't push all the way out. Otherwise, EasyJS might have
By Arzamo.
shot him and give up his spot. They might not know EasyJS is there. It doesn't
Double
matter though,
TP.
because they're going to
They're
TP
gonna play
out.
for 2 orbs, I think. Arzamo has 5 out of 7 after taking that orb. They're gonna get 6 out of 7 and see if they can feed him a kill somewhere. But in the meantime, Not Drunk just blitzes through, wins the fight against Sofa again.
Molly.
He's gonna molly off A main 2. Teddy playing with some renewed vigor here.
Queen Savvy going to wall this and get
Arzamo
the
with the
plant
flash behind
down.
his head. He's gonna get blink.
Does them all save their wall.
And it's a 5v2. Huge plays from Teddy and Arzamo. But behind them, Jeff.
I don't know that I'd wall there, but
Oh, clean headshots. Jeff can do this. Oh no, but he doesn't expect the corner. And now Ham again.
and we go to game 3.
Their third match point.
Switching
no, it's not. It's
sides.
match point.
Oh.
It's not even
Match
game
point.
point,
Right.
Andy. This
Oh
is match
god,
point,
I'm just
Jinx.
wishful thinking.
I know.
No jinx, no jinx, wishful thinking.
Dan, it's almost 7, so if this one goes to game 3, we're gonna have to start the other one on the BTL 2 stream, okay?
Yep.
Arzamal setting up in his favorite spot over on B long.
Gunner gonna flash out B main. See no one. So it's all at the south game.
Uh-oh,
Oh,
Sopa
yes,
gets on
some-
top of her wall but falls back.
Oh,
But the wall
Jeff
gets
is-
taken down. Comes face to face with Easy Jazz and gets taken out.
Uh-oh, a couple kills.
Mayan getting long control too. They're gonna push right
Oh,
onto
no.
this B site and get a plant.
It's deja vu from our game. They can't stop the attack. Neither team can. Teddy goes through the teleport and doesn't die again, but last time he did this, he actually got a lot of value out of this. He's gonna do the same play as he did last time. Gunner, so scared of
Spike
the lurk
planted.
that he hasn't taken the teleport yet. Now here they go. Teddy and Gunner both. Gonna be here in the hookah. They tag one. Oh,
Gunner.
gets the shots through the wall.
Gets
Gunner
2.
gets 2.
Oh,
It's
sees
2.
Easy
One
JS.
remaining.
Gunner
Gets the
3.
3rd with his last
Oh,
bullet and they
that's it.
take the round. Game
Down to map
3.
3
Game 3.
on
Game
Icebox.
3.
Gunner
Push no button.
regained some mojo at the end of the map.
Defenders win.
And I think that's something that 5 PM has to take into account when they go into Icebox. Because Icebox, Gunner's Viper on Icebox is lethal.
But maybe we're gonna see Viper out of Easy JS too.
Maybe. Emmy, top ranking again with 31 kills. But this time, not enough as Gunner nipping at her heels with 27. I'm gonna give him a 5-minute break, let's say 6:48.
What a beautiful comeback from him. We love to see game 3s. They're so fun.
All right. Both teams have got to be real tired after that one, though. Going into a game 3 after a double overtime.
Oh yeah.
Man, how about Emmy though? We saw glimpses of it yesterday in their series. In the first match when she was top fragging, but she's going absolutely sicko mode today.
She's a beast.
She's winning every gunfight. Those are high value kills too. Swinging out, getting picks left and right. I think with a fragger like her, plus big brain Jeff Shaw to help steady the ship behind the whole team, like this team looks pretty potentially dominant. But Ham, I mean, they had the mental fortitude to whip it out, and now the Gunner's awake on Icebox.
We're gonna see a good game.
So yeah, Dan, we'll need to start the other stream for sure.
Yep. Just checking my settings.
Yeah, whenever everybody gets here.
Yep.
Let's ping in the chat just real quick. All right, Manny, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Okay, Dad. Sopa needs 1 minute. Gotta wash the soap off his hands.
Oh, we're dad joke central here.
Oh yeah.
Perfect casting duo.
We'd like to thank tonight's sponsor, our dads, for giving us the sense of humor that we have.
All right, ready? Mandy.
Ready.
All right.
Oh, you got to do it all. Was Dan streaming last game?
No, I'm just doing it all.
Oh, it was you. Okay.
He's gonna get the next series though.
Yeah. All right, let's see some of these agent picks. Gunner does tap on Viper first. Let's see if he locks in. EasyJS locks in on Viper just like I thought, and it looks like Link is going to switch over to Phoenix. But if he does lock in on that, it's going to leave him in a hurting spot for some smokes.
All right, Mandy.
And he does.
While I take a shit. So I feel
All right. Queen Salvi 6 with her Sage. Don't touch Spaghetti. Looking like he's going to stick with Fade again. Now, I want to see Arzamal on Yoru because I think he is most powerful and scary on Yoru, but maybe we're going to see him on Sky for some blinds. Emmy locks in on Reyna. Of course, we know she's super strong on Reyna, and Sopa looking like he's going to stick in his comfort zone and pick Sova. But if he does, again, we're missing some important smokes on defenders, but we will have Vipers. Just not as easy as Brims.
Mandy, where did you put my phone? The heck?
Oh, it's like underneath that thing on your desk.
Oh shit, I found it.
Choose your
Mandy.
agent.
You're welcome. Arzamal does play Sky, so we're going to have blinds. Sopa locks in on Sova. Gonna see almost the same team makeup. Just a couple of switches. Gunner and EasyJS, both scary Vipers, so this is gonna be a fun map. Mayan stays with Chamber, and of course we know he's super scary on Chamber. Especially when he gets that ult. As a Neon main, I'm kind of disappointed we're not seeing more Neon play, just like Brian's a little disappointed we don't see more Raze play, but I guess, like, we're too good at those agents that people, like, don't want to make themselves look silly, you know? Alright, looks like we're going to have Link and Sopa set up over on A. Mayan's going to be there as well, but sets up a TP, so maybe he's going to go back and forth between mid and main. We have Gunner alone on B, which is fine because he's playing Viper, but he is going to play a little bit pushed up. And we're going to have Reyna playing...
Scanning ahead.
Oh, sorry, it's EasyJS pushed up as Viper alone on B. Looking like Ham is going to push onto B. They make contact. They see a couple people. They're still going to commit to it. They can hear lots of footsteps. Emmy is going to hang back. But they're going to get site control, and Queen Savvy is going to get the bomb down. She does sit in EasyJS's snake bite. Gets taken down, but gets that bomb down. But EasyJS is going to get a second kill over here. 5 PM definitely has the numbers here, but... Ham could play this post plant pretty smart. They still haven't taken Gunner down, and Gunner does have lineup, so... However, does not get a chance, gets taken down by Emmy, and she secures 3 kills in opening round. In the past couple of games, I believe we've seen Ham take every pistol round, so this is pretty pivotal. Link and Sopa set up again over on A. Emmy on B with EasyJS, and we have Chamber watching mid.
Revealing area.
Chamber's gonna hear some footsteps over on A, and it looks like Ham is gonna try to push on the A, see if they can get a pick. They're taking it pretty slow. Queen Salvi falling back a little, it looks like, and Gunner watching the flank gets taken down by Mayim. Gunner, no, not even Gunner. R sends out his dog. And a flash. but gets taken down by Sopa. Link throws out a molly, makes the team fall back, and it looks like they might rotate back over to B. They did bring 4 of the players over onto A, so if they make this rotate quick, they might be able to get into B and get that bomb down.
Alright, how's it going, Mandy? I'm back from my adventure.
Oh, I did a phenomenal
Scanning
job.
ahead.
Ooh, I knew you would. Alright.
Ask the chat.
Alright, I'm back. Who is this? EasyJS. Uno.
Spike planted.
Runs out of bullets.
Ham gets the bomb down, so this is the
Remaining.
first side I think that we've seen Ham lose their pistol round. And despite getting the bomb down both rounds in a row, they give both of the rounds up. But put themselves in a good position for a bye into the next round. So EasyJS did pick Viper this time, Brian. Link's playing Phoenix.
Yeah. Fancy. They both got Viper. Gunner and EasyJS going at it again.
Poison orb emitting.
Man, might spray the smoke. Oh! Oh, he sneaks up! Fancy footwork here
Toxin
from
screen
Gunner.
down.
Don't touch Spaghetti gets one too. Solo sight gets munched. Oh, nice photo. Oh,
And he's slowly rotating
Gets shot in
over.
the back to the hole in the wall. And Gunner just lurking in there, being a menace.
Looks like Emmy might save this one. Maybe EasyJS is going to get a pick or two and be able to push him with her. Or maybe she's just waiting for EasyJS.
Gunner's too sneaky. Gets away
EasyJS
from-
knows exactly where Gunner is. Hears him go up and drop.
I think EasyJS is gonna grab the gun and run, surely.
Oh, my Gunner swings at him.
Can't run from Gunner. Viper diff.
Gunner loses his shields, but otherwise maintains most of his money.
Loses shields but captures the audience's hearts. I'd say that's worth it. It's not a full buy from the 5 PM side now. Sopa is stuck on the Spectre.
Stay focused.
Probably missing some util here too. Yeah, Gunner only has 1 shot.
Revealing area.
Oh, wow. And that's a double there on Long. Oh, don't touch Spaghetti with another on Emmy. Gunner.
Toxin screen down.
Looks like Ham might be able to secure their second round
Okay,
here.
I see it.
Gunner takes out Link
just
too.
whips out.
They get the plant.
I promise you, Mandy, this is Gunner's best map. He knows it like the back of his hand.
Flawless.
And I think
And they have the momentum, right?
yeah, I think what makes this map even more dangerous for them is that not that many people like to play Icebox. Like, a lot of the teams have been preferring to leave it to the very end of the bans or just get it out of the way so they don't have to play this map. But Gunner is just so good on this map. He abuses mid, under the tube, through the tube. Like,
Yep.
straight to boiler. Like, you don't know where to find him. He's always somewhere in those smokes. I think it's just such a big advantage that this team has. The ability to clinch it on Icebox if they ever get here. Gunner on the Viper.
Poison orb emitting.
Gunner, another sneaky beaky play. But here, EasyJS gonna check the spawn. See no one, but he has a shorty there. It might be dangerous for Queen Salvi, who might not expect this.
Toxin screen down.
But he doesn't even go into A. He goes mid
Oh,
instead.
he's gonna go behind.
Gonna lurk up behind Gunner. He only has a shorty, so if he takes
Oh,
the
did you
shot
see the
too
head?
soon,
Oh, but he has to reach him. Gunner on the other hand. Ooh, gets one tap.
EasyJS calls it out. Chamber knows
Good
exactly
shot.
where Gunner is.
But it's a
Spike planted.
3v3 anyway. Okay, 3v2 anyway.
3v2. But Queen Salvi also has a ult. Let's see if she uses it here.
And he peeks to the vandal that Gunner gave up. Now EasyJS
player standing.
Unless Salvi takes him out. Man,
She plays patient and she gets the peek on him.
Man's gonna have to make a mega play here. Oh, but he gets tagged. Salvi's gonna swing on it. Salvi's gonna clinch it out in the end.
And we saw some beautiful team play right there.
That's gonna clinch out a bunch of ults too. Not Drunk only one stack away, and 3 ults available on either side other than that. Man has his ult up. I'm sure he'll be ready to use it on B-Long if he needs to. Oh, Arzamo goes down. Link with a double. Making this round exceedingly
You will not
difficult.
kill my ally.
Res goes in. Gunner spraying into the smoke, trying to get somebody, but can't find anybody. But if they go long, they must
I've got
be
your
aware
trail.
that Mayan has this on lock, but they don't go long. Instead, they go through the tube and under the tube, and Sopa getting chased down. Trying to sprint away. Sopa near Snowman. Here's the dog come out. Gonna swing, gets back by it, goes down too quick. Mayan gets chunked on top, and they know. Oh, Teddy doesn't know. He wall running. Goes down to Gunner. 3v3. Gunner's on a rampage now. Looking for more. Now Gunner's the one that's tempted to ult.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, he doesn't have to though, unless Emmy makes a huge play there. They don't know Emmy's here, but the wall prevents her from killing Salvi for free.
And all she can do is drop and make noise. Or take the wall down and make noise. But either way, they know exactly where she is.
Just hold the side, slow it down. Salvi's just using this utility, being an absolute nuisance. And Emmy gonna try to get it anyway. Gets the kill. Wait,
And this is a really wait.
Oh, no,
Just when you think that wall is gonna make it easy to defuse, Gunner has his lineup again. A beast on Viper on this map.
I mean, that's the X factor for sure. If they're doing this on attack, it could be really dangerous on defense because this team has a pretty good defensive setup too. I mean, Viper and Sage on defense pretty good. They have smokes to slow them down. Like, they don't have any duelists, so there's really very little wasted movement here. It's just if they get a few more rounds on attack, it could be really, really bad for IPM on defense. But Link here, trying to get a couple kills, open it up with the 2K like he did last round. His team couldn't clinch it out, but they were 2 big kills here.
Careful now.
He hears the footsteps.
Gunner takes down EasyJS.
Oh, he
Emmy
almost
takes
sprayed
down
through the
Gunner though,
box.
but ours takes the
No.
trade here.
Yeah, ours almost sprayed Link through the box. And now, 43 on sight. The Brimble on screen.
I don't know that I would have used it there, but
Well, that's why you're not in the semifinals.
that is why. Yeah, because
Exactly,
my
that is-
Brim ults just are not.
Revealing area.
Sopa looking for some frags. But don't touch Baguette. Catches out Mayan. Sopa. Emmy. The Sopa family.
Soba sees Teddy, Teddy sees Soba. Teddy brings out a shot dart.
Oh, he still
One
kills
enemy
Teddy though.
remaining.
It's a 1v1. He doesn't have time though. And surely Arzamo clinches this one easily.
Oh yeah.
And Sopa gets
Soba's gonna
tied.
try anyway. You know, we love to see the underdog win. Let's not forget that Ham going into this was 0-3 in the
Going into
what are they called?
yes,
Trials?
Yeah, the group stage. But they
Yeah.
were 2-0 yesterday, so
They were 2-9 yesterday.
Yeah.
Against though a 3-0 team, so
yeah. But keep in mind that 5PM was also 1-2 in the group stage, so they didn't have the most stellar group stage themselves.
Trample them.
These teams just really kicked it up into a second gear when they hit the
they
playoffs.
did.
I mean, Emmy for one kicked it up into a second gear hitting the playoffs.
I mean, I think we did have more subs in the playoffs than, or in the earlier stages than now.
anything.
Doesn't completely look behind him though, so doesn't spot Link under
Gunner might run into
pipes.
people in mid here. Gunner. Oh, he saw me and surely doesn't realize that EasyJS is close though. But the site is all R's. Jesus Christ, that's hard to say.
Gonna get a 3K, gets slung by Mayan, and Mayan's gonna take him down.
No, he heard the rope though. He knows Teddy is around here.
Last player standing. One enemy
Teddy
remaining.
Pipe, and now it's
Is she gonna get this wall off and a res? Here we go. Brings back ours.
nice.
Traps him. Molly's off the bomb for himself. Jumps and gets taken down.
Wow, nice shot from Salvi.
Yeah,
Put
she
him
did
into
awesome
the
there.
dirt.
Used her res, secured that round, had the confidence to take him on, and got back a gun, so now their economy is even better. Meanwhile, this is going to be the last buy that 5 PM has if they don't secure this for a couple rounds.
And you can see how Gunner's existence on the map. I mean, he's fragging pretty well, but like, you can see how his existence.
He controls it.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, a true controller, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna come face to face with Emmy
where
here,
he'll
though.
be. They can't rotate quickly because Gunner.
And Emmy
is
does
up
hear
here
him.
in
Toxin screen down.
Emmy waiting for the swing.
Nice little jiggle there. Doesn't take him down.
Gunner falls
Oh,
back
no,
instead of
Sopa
fighting
dies.
it.
Sopa gets swung on, but Sopa wins the swing, but gets traded by Don't Touch Spaghetti.
Face
Nice
your
crossfire. It's a big fatal. Tagging Emmy. Emmy can't hear a thing. Link though, gonna win the fight against Don't Touch Spaghetti. It's gonna be a 3v2, but ours almost still alive, and he's been going off this game to a tune of 9-5. Is it 10-5 here? 10-5.
Seek the round one.
Nice.
Player standing.
Tags Link, but he can't kill him. Now Salvi, good positioning here.
One enemy
Takes on
remaining.
Emmy.
Salvi takes him down. Link gets off of the bomb.
Oh, she swings and peeks.
This is what
She's being such a powerful and pivotal player right now.
The 2v1 at the end and the shutdown. on
Second clutch in a
EasyJS.
row. $5 PM. Still able to buy into this one, but
Queen Salvi with some celebratory axe swings in her spawn.
and a spray. Oh, they're telling her, what a good job you did. What a good job. It's that final fantasy bondage we love to see.
Bondage.
Yeah. Not like the kinky kind.
The tag. Did you see that? The dart tagged him right before he entered the smoke, and because
Oh
of that, Gunner
boy, he
died.
says.
Oh boy. Unlovely.
Perfect ping.
Oh,
Indeed, but
nice
ours is
shot.
able to get a pick, bringing it back 4v4. We have lots of ults over on Defender's side. They might be... EasyJS, I think, is going to ult off the site once he hears them coming onto it. Then they're going to have to fall back again.
EasyJS. Can he fight off the 4-man board? His teammates are on A. He gets one
Here he
of them.
goes. They know where he is. Is he going to push this and get her?
Oh,
Oh,
the
she
wall.
walls it off.
Spike planted.
Clever wall. And
It
Jeff
was a
is
super clever
stunned.
wall. Gave them the site.
Jeff is stunned now, but he still has numbers on his side. Even though they
And
all
now
go in.
Jeff's ult works against them rather than for them.
Oh, this is so awkward. He can't fully. He's trying to inch up and defuse the bomb, but he can't. He has to walk out of the smoke to defuse it. Oh, he gets cut down. His smokes are gonna drop from that. Arzama, 30 HP, getting healed though.
Hulk out.
In the 2v2.
Blinded.
Nice
Last
flash,
player
but it doesn't
standing.
get Emmy. And now Salvi again on the
One
clutch.
enemy
He
remaining.
she gets one. Oh, she gets two. Salvi.
She is beautiful. Queen Salvi, third clutch in a row, bringing this game into
The
2-8.
closer. And she still hasn't used ult. She hasn't needed to.
Well, she did 2 rounds ago. She got it back just in
Yeah.
those 2 rounds.
Oh my lord. Salvi finding her rhythm.
And I would probably argue that Gunner as a Viper on defenders is going to be even more powerful. We're seeing them take 2-8 as attackers. .5PM hardly has a buy into this. We see a couple people on eco weapons. They're gonna have to play slow and get some picks here.
Time to hunt.
Scout the site. Here's the footsteps.
Scout destroyed.
CCGJS, who now know he only has a judge in hand. They don't want to take the short angle, so we're gonna take this time, try to find a pick away from the judge.
He's just gonna play close.
Yep. Oh, they're gonna go fast.
He's gonna get a kill here if they swing on him.
Crafted.
Oh, he does get a kill, but they get the wall off.
Did you see the alley-oop there? They're playing NBA Jam.
One
They get
enemy
their
remaining.
bombs down.
Wait, did you see that? That was nuts. Hold on, let's see. Man's gonna go down first. Wait, did you see that? Ours almost.
Which one? The boost
Yeah.
over the wall?
Yeah. He.
Last
yeah.
round in the half.
Wait, Sawi boosted him up for Al's Armal's like crosshair right there.
Yeah.
He just landed straight in his crosshair as he gets boosted up on the wall. That was amazing. What the hell? Last round, the half, and it has been all ham all day. The last 9 rounds, I can't count, 9 rounds in a row, all to ham. It was the pistol and the free round afterwards, and then ever since then, it's been a ham game on Icebox. Viper is gonna push down mid.
If they're not able to secure this last round, we're gonna see a really tough side from 5PM. They're gonna have a really tough time bringing it back.
Here, Arzelmo on site.
Arsenal already on site, but gets taken down by
He
EasyJS.
was alone. Didn't really have any support there. And
No.
so because of it, it's a free kill. Even though they don't have the guns, I mean, they have a number advantage. They have 2 numbers now.
Spike down.
Oh wait,
So good.
Sova, no,
Takes
wow.
so much damage.
Doesn't
But
matter,
Amy gets
though.
3 kills in the meantime. Leaving only Gunner.
Trying to make miracles happen.
Oh, God.
he gets steamed.
Oh god.
Nice
Takes
shot.
Emmy. Oh god.
There's no one behind. He does not, and man. Clean up kill with the ult running. But
9-3.
what a half
Switching
from
sides.
Ham. And now on the defense side, they have a pretty good comp for defense.
Well, and they got to see exactly how Gunner runs his Viper as attackers. And we're gonna see if EasyJS uses any of the same strategies that Gunner did.
Right. The attacking squad is also pretty good from the side of 5PM anyway. They have a double duelist here with Reyna and the Phoenix. They can use the Viper just like Gunner did to lurk down mid. Chambers basically a duelist, and Sopa can find out some slots. So I think
They have half the smokes though. What do you think about that? Do you
Yeah, I
think
think
smokes
that
are
could be
essential
an
on this
issue.
map?
I think they are, and if you use your smokes to go down mid and get a lurk in mid, you won't have them for sight. I think that's why they took Brimstone and Viper here. They don't have that luxury though. Now they're gonna push down into B main a little bit, and it's gonna be Ars Alma and Gunner to hold off the Deluge. Oh, he misses the first shot. That's unfortunate. It was really close. He's gonna get chewed up trying to get to safety. He won't get there. Gunner also goes down.
And they get 2 picks on the entry.
And it looks like both pistol rounds are probably going to go over the 5
Bring
PM.
them down.
It didn't matter the first time.
Spike planted.
Bring them down. Take hold.
Ooh, don't touch forget, almost found somebody at yellow, but no cigar.
I'll find you.
Salvi, does he know that DCJS is lurking in the corner? He's going to swing on her.
She does, but Teddy gets the trade
Last
though.
player
Oh,
standing.
it's always heading down. Picking 3 people at once.
So I give this
Not
a
enough.
little BM shock dart there. Emmy and EasyJS still are top fraggers.
Seems to be a recurring trend.
Yeah, but mine can also get up there, so if he
Yeah.
steps it up, then
Yeah, I mean, on the defense side, it's the best time to do... Oh, wait, no, they're on attack now. Uh-oh. Well,
yeah.
good luck. If he does step it up, though, I think But they have a pretty good
Peeker's
chance.
advantage is chamber. I mean,
Poison orb.
R is playing a
Not
sneaky
drunk.
spot here.
And not drunk. Yeah,
Oh,
he
but
got
Emmy
down.
sees him and he loses half his HP. No idea that ours is there though.
I think Teddy's holding 2 wide angles for Shorty to work here.
Let's hope no one jumps up above him. Oh, they don't, but ours misses all of his shots and
Oh,
gets taken
no.
down so easily. So they gave up B. They know pretty much everyone has B, but we do have a lurk mid. Mayan in his best position as a lurk gets a kill.
Player
Look,
standing.
gets a kill there too. Now don't touch the fence, the
Where are
last
you?
one remaining.
Spike
Try to
planted.
get a kill.
Box 2.
Ooh, nice shot.
Does some damage. Waiting for a flank on him.
Flawless.
Yes, though. Easy cleanup.
But now we're gonna see a full buy from Ham versus a probably bonus round for 5 p.m. Oh, looks like 5 p.m. is buying in with 2 players.
What a critical round here then. If 5 p.m. loses, their economy is gonna be a little shaky.
Yeah, and it's gonna be uneven. I mean, they're not gonna be able to buy for each other. Oh, so it looks like Link sold back. They want him to be
Yeah,
able to
it's
buy
just
next
Emmy on
round.
the buy.
Emmy, though, stick it on the Vandal, and I don't really blame her with the game she has. And it's much easier to buy for 1 than 2.
The smoke line on A. It looks like they're gonna commit to this. Sopa runs into a wall in this flash though.
They're gonna take it down real quick, get smoked off.
Can't see Emmy as Emmy tries to spray her down, but Emmy can't actually get her. She wins the gunfight against Emmy. The Vandal, it's the buy. Let's see. Sopa misses the shot. It was close. Oh, Arzon shutting it down. They know Sopa's in the left corner.
One
Sopa's gonna
enemy
push through the
remaining.
smoke. Get nothing done.
Spike down
And it's
A.
just easy
And we
game.
just have EJS.
Poison's off.
Only a Spectre in hand too. Seems pretty undoable, but let's see if he can take a gun or two and make it painful, because if he does, it's going to be pretty painful.
Poison orb emitting.
They've gone down to 0 credits. The others that are trying to buy-
Even if he just takes out 1 rifle there, I mean,
Yeah.
they won't have enough to drop next round.
Right, but nothing doing. Don't touch forget. Kills him off.
Don't touch Spaghetti has to buy full armor, so he's not going to be able to drop. It looks like ours might just be able to drop Teddy a rifle.
It looks like he'll probably do so as Teddy sells back the Spectre. They're taking a while to do it though. They might be considering, is it worth buying him this and losing the utility?
And it is. They decided it is. You've got 8 kills. That's enough, they say. But Emmy has not a rifle this round, which we knew was a risk going into it.
Poison orb emitting.
Mayan's gonna
Oh,
peek.
look
Don't
here,
touch
Ars
Spaghetti
Alma.
here.
Ars Alma might catch a lot of people with this flash, or he might just go down swinging.
Cat.
Blinding.
Oh, he didn't get 1, 2, 3.
Oh, almost
almost
gets the third.
Huge flash though and swing.
Now Mayan on his lurk roll again.
Don't
He
touch
usually
the
gets these.
So let's see.
Oh my god, the smoke goes up.
Oh,
Letting
the
don't
smoke
touch the
gets
get go
him
through.
through.
Oh no, but the smoke goes down.
But Salvi, oh, can't kill him off. She does so much damage to man, but can't finish it. And now, 5 p.m. after the rotates failed, are gonna run right back to the A site.
Mayan nearly always gets a kill on lurk, and that really is
Welcome
important
to
for them.
my world.
EasyJS puts up his ult, right? Was that his?
Spike
Yep.
planted.
And the bomb is gonna go down.
And it's right under rope, which makes it a bitch to defuse. Because sometimes you accidentally go up the rope.
Teddy, smokes down, and now it's gonna be the 2v3 retake.
Know where Gunner is.
Flush him out. Doesn't seem that easy though.
Swings too fast for Mayan to be able to get any damage on
Up in
him.
midair. Gunner just
Leaving only
off.
Gunner.
One down.
Takes him down.
Oh, he saw it for a second there, but he didn't commit to it.
Important round. They don't quite have enough to buy into this, but they can get a couple drops and I think they'll have a full buy. Ham, however, They're just gonna have to be able to buy what they can to be able to rifle next round. So they might be giving up this round, but they might be able to play it smart and eco them. Link really should sell back here and buy full armor. Link does have an ult going into it though, so maybe he doesn't want full armor because he's gonna ult in. I don't think we've seen an ult from him yet.
Easy JS versus Gunner in mid.
Poison's off.
Salvi's gonna wall off A, but two of them are gonna jump onto pipes, so they're gonna be able to get right over that wall. And that's the downside of playing Siege on this map.
Salvi gonna crawl the nest though. See if she can get a kill here on Link. Ooh.
Gets at least a tag on Link.
Not enough though. Gunner behind gets killed by EasyJS. He's looking for that lurk. And now pretty easy round here for 5 p.m. Oh.
Teddy gets beat by Emmy, doesn't get taken down, but then Mayan swings on him and takes him down. Even just ours.
With a shorty.
With a shorty. Now there's no point in saving this, so he is just gonna push in, but let's see if he can do any damage. Make some noise. Mayan knows exactly where he is now. 10-7.
Making it closer and closer. 4 rounds on this half so far have gone over to 5 p.m.
Ham does have a full buy though, up against 5 p.m.'s full buy. 5 p.m. definitely has the economy here though, with 4 wins on the side.
Scanning ahead.
Arzamon gets a tag.
Joke's over! You're dead!
ECGS gonna ult out. Gonna push Arzamon. He dies to Sopa. No, that's not even ECGS, that's Link. Well, Link doesn't get any value, but he doesn't need to when Sopa has it on top. Now the flame goes
Spike
down.
planted.
Poison's off.
Big fade ult.
Toxins going up.
They're taking their time to get on site here.
Toxin screen down.
Teddy with a nice kill there. He's looking for more. Oh, almost gets manned, but can't finish it off. Wait, they're
Last
gonna
player
stick.
standing.
They're gonna stick. They don't realize. Oh, they realized that the wall wasn't perfect. Link was able to just kind of shimmy around it and get the kill.
And they hurt the economy for Ham some more.
Yeah, Ham.
And they have the momentum on their side right now. Even if they lose 1 or 2, they can still buy right back into it.
Yeah, this feels really bad for Ham because after this round, it'll probably be 10-9, and if it's 10-9, that's a close game.
Especially when we're seeing attackers take so many of these rounds this map. Oh,
Big kill.
painful kill. EasyJS takes Teddy as he tries to jump up and get a spot.
Healing.
EasyJS throws up his wall, but they don't commit to A.
They definitely hear Gunner running around here.
Careful.
Where did Gunner get his hands on a judge? Don't touch me, get going down. He's going down with the bombs.
Spike down A.
Doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't. Salvi makes this expensive.
Sopa gets the bomb down, but their
Spike
2 top
planted.
fraggers are still in play.
Oh,
Sopa's gonna get taken
standing.
down by Gunner right here. Gunner has to go into it now with a shotgun, but has his ult, so if he can get onto site and ult this, Emmy drops. He's able to pick up a rifle.
Oh,
Knows where both of them
dinked
are,
it.
but gets down.
Was that a dink to the box? It didn't look. I guess she didn't look like she took damage, but it looked like she dinked into the box. So. 9-10. I'm starting to get nervous. You're a Ham fan. You're getting nervous here. They've given up quite a few rounds. It looks like neither team can stop the other from attacking.
You want to play? Let's play.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, he's gonna try to snipe Salvi out with the ult. Doesn't actually do any damage with it though, so but Not Drunk gets caught with his pants down, and now it's gonna be Salvi on site. Salvi can get two! Oh, she's not good for it. It was so close.
We're seeing a full rifle round for Ham, so if they lose this, it's going to be painful. It's going to be hard for them to get some more rounds in. But ours is able to take one down.
Last player standing.
And Gunner ults, but gets taken right down.
Oh, Emmy kills him while being concussed.
Oh no, Gunner didn't ult. That was Jeff's ult.
Yeah. Now it's 10-10, but the economy is so scuffed on Ham. Ham's gonna take their first tactical timeout here. They can take a minute to talk this through. What's gone wrong for them? Because they've only taken one round.
One round, and it was the first rifle round. Yeah. I mean, they just have to take EasyJS and Emmy down. They know EasyJS is playing over on A, right? Or no, he's playing B. Wait. No. He's attacking. But we are seeing them attacking, mostly taking A control. So if they get some heavy hitters holding off on A, they might be able to take a round. Maybe they're going to switch up spots.
Oh shit, can't pause it. Oh no, what have I done?
Pause again. And now they can at least run around, right?
Alright, we're back in it. Ham really needs to conjure something up here. Lost so many rounds in a row. It must take a toll on them.
Where are you? Mark one.
But this team's come back.
Regardless of what happens, they have to be happy with this outcome, right? Like,
I mean, this team's come back from worse, like their entire group stage.
absolutely. Link gets a pretty important pick there, especially because Link hasn't been their top fragger, so
Emmy's gonna go
Enemy down.
Big pick from Not Drunk.
big pick, especially with that gun versus Emmy. EasyJS win. Oh no. They might take Queen Salvi down here.
Oh no.
And
she
they
goes down
do.
to man.
But does do some damage to EasyJS, leaving him with only 50 HP.
Oh man, getting another pick. Teddy and Link still here.
Last player
no,
standing.
Teddy. And that opens up the site. Just a stinger remaining from ours Almal.
30 seconds left.
Plant goes down. Oh, Sopa.
Hopefully ours can do some damage here, but they still can buy into this
Planted.
next round, regardless of how many they lose.
Oh, getting Sopa, but that's not enough.
Scanning ahead. Out of charges.
Alright. The most important round of the match surely has to be this one, because if Ham loses, I think you gotta count him out. It's gonna be so hard with no money,
Yeah.
nothing on the match.
They need this round.
Even if they win, it's an easy buy for 5 p.m. But they gotta, the only hope they have is if they win in here, bring it to 11-11 with some money left.
Revealing area.
They changed up a little bit though. Ours Alma is now playing on the A site. In fact, they switched over Salvi all the way to B like last round, but Salvi's going to pick up hard this round. I think that this is going to change.
Joke's over! You're dead!
They're concussed.
EasyJS's clone.
Blinded.
It's going to flash EasyJS's clone. That's pretty big.
The hunt begins!
Above! He doesn't notice? And Emmy gets the kill because of it? Oh,
Emmy gets another one.
Emmy, but yeah, it's a 3v5. Oh, EasyJS cuts
4v2.
off the rotate.
Toxin screen down.
Now, if I want to see anyone alive endgame, it's probably Gunner. Don't
Find
touch
you.
Forget, but
Mark 2.
Nice double scout.
Gunner hears
They're
footsteps
actually
falling
taking the
back.
bomb away.
Mayan's gonna play the lurk role here. We know he's scary in that role, but neither of them are gonna push that way.
Thirty seconds left.
Here they come.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
Up in hand. Gonna try to get a long range pick or two. Gonna look towards yellow, maybe catch Sopa off guard, but Sopa's not gonna give him the peek. They're playing this one smart, slow.
I'll find you.
Nice
Last
try
one.
with the bot. Gunner now. Oh man. Oh, gonna die to Gunner. That's pretty big. It makes it winnable for them.
It is, but they can just spray and kill him. He's gonna wait for them to push in. Takes out Sopa, but gets taken down, so his ult's gonna go down.
And now don't touch Spaghetti. No time left for him to play with.
Nope.
And Link taps him in the face. And now 12-10, the worst case scenario for
Last
him
player
here.
standing.
Oh, but
Two
both of them
dies.
get taken down. They can still buy into it, but
It is okay, but it's going to be a match point and a really scuffed by Cam. Last breath. Excuse me. Last breath defense around here. Going down to 0.
I wasn't expecting
Isolate them and
this to
kill
be
them.
such an attacker-sided map.
Where are you? Mark 3.
Is he gonna get pinged by it? He's not. He's gonna get away from it. He's gonna get cut down, and Emmy gets 2.
Oh, but we could get an ult.
That could
Doesn't
be
do
it.
much damage, but
Salvi's gonna have a hard time reaching those corpses to res too. It's just gonna have to be
Launching
3-man core making plays.
Link's pushing up on the side alone, though. If he
Oh,
gets
he's gonna
taken down, then they don't
ready.
trade him. Oh, he gets a pick.
Now
Going up.
2v5.
One enemy
Gunner's
remaining.
going
2v4.
down. Salvi trying to stave off the inevitable. Can she?
Once
though?
this wall goes
He's
down,
gonna get 2.
takes 2, but
Oh,
gets
can't get
traded.
3. And that's
Attackers
it.
win.
5 p.m. moves
That's
on
it.
to the final. Ham put up a good fight. but just didn't have it in them to slow down the 5 p.m. deluge on the attacking side of Icebox. Pretty good series though. It really went the
It was a
distance.
good series.
Enemy top frag 3 matches in a row. Fancy.
Emmy, what a beast.
She's unleashed. And it's going to be Emmy that carries 5 p.m. to the final. Where they'll face off against the winner of Ha versus RB. Going on.
Who have they started? They have
right now.
started. Okay, yeah.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching. Good luck to 5 p.m. in the final. Thanks to Ham for a great match. Goodbye.